what is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I can dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, us New Yorkers, we don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Some original, some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels, and he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy, and you know, you got the Big Red Machine who wants to fight him, and Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroyed thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick. It was the
and he's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but he
there he goes.
Oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were in the tape.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah. Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit. Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
What's going on, everybody? It's fucking Thursday night, and you know what that means. We in the fucking building. The knuckleheads are in the building. What's going on, Taekwon? What's going on, Normal Guy? This is how we do it, bro. Thanks to the Pro Wrestling Podcast for making that intro, but this is how we fucking do it, son. Don't let these motherfuckers fool you. We out here. We don't fuck around. You feel me? We don't fuck around in this piece. What's going on, Johnny? We don't fuck around. Shit, yo, it's Thursday night. Wrestle with Knuckleheads. What up, Matt? What up, Matt? What's going on, player? Shit. Yo, today we're gonna have a special fucking show, man. The Knuckleheads are sponsoring Matt Awesome in the first sponsoring. He's our first superstar that we sponsoring in the Welcome to the Bronx fucking show from We Are Wrestling. And I'm excited about it. I know Matt's excited about it. I know the rest of the people, GG, Lay, Krills, Cabs, Cap, Show, Kenny, we all excited about it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fucking dope. We little later on tonight, we're gonna actually have Peter Rosario. He's the guy that runs We Are Wrestling. He's gonna come on. We're gonna talk about it, hopefully. And yo, it's gonna be crazy. Next week, we're gonna have Matt Awesome in the building next week. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come through. He's gonna let us know who's getting the wrath of the chancleta. Finally, it's not gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Finally, it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be some other jabroni. It's gonna get the wrath of the chancleta. He's in the battle royal. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk a little bit about wrestling. We're gonna get into the show. And yo, we're gonna break shit down. What's going on, Kenny? What up, player? How's everything with you, man? You wanna hop on, you can hop on. It will always be you. Yo, shit, talk about it, it's always me. One night I could go without getting the wrath of the chancleta. You know what I'm saying? I can't even promise I'll be on my best behavior. Shit. The only time I'm on my best behavior is when I'm sleeping, and even that's a hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing that out there. Chilling with the wife. All right, nice. Like to hear that, man. At least you ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Usually when the call-ups in the chat, he's doing a triple or a quadruple or a quintuplet or some shit like that. Like he's doing a fucking quinceañera at work or something. I don't know. He's always doing some shit. Happy to hear you ain't at work right now. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to that. I never chill when I'm on the hub. I feel you, bro. I feel you. You want to do a TikTok with Matt? Uh-oh. Let Matt know. Shit. He could chancleta your ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we out in the building, man. Yo, what a week, man. Tuesday night. I caught Dynamite. I didn't catch NXT. What'd y'all think about NXT? I thought Dynamite was alright. To me, it was the battle of the belts. You know, they had all their championship matches, but nothing feels like a pay-per-view for the AEW except the pay-per-view. Yo, yeah, for real. Let them know, Kenny. Shit, Matt is always down. The master of the chancleta. What do you chanclet kwando? Was it changjitsu? What art of martial arts do you study with the chancleta, Matt? You're gonna have to let us know. Maybe next week we'll get into it. I can earn my white belt in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Impact Wrestling. It's way more bad than AEW. It's worse than AEW. The Prince of Chancleta style. Yeah, there you go. See? Leon the King. What's going on? Leon the King TV. Okay. Are you the king of TVs or are you just the king on TV? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you the king of Zamunda? You got your own money and shit? Hey, man, yo, welcome. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could come here. A king, a prince. You know what I'm saying? We got the king of TV. We got the Prince of Chancleta style. We got the call-up. We got Johnny. We got normal guy. We got Taquan up in the building. You know what I'm saying? NXT was a good show. Yo, did they really need all the... Oh, you meant to say Impact is better than AEW. Trust me, bro. You can ask Kenny. When I do a voice text, it doesn't read anything I said, so I just let it go. I let it be. Kenny be hitting me up like, yo, what the hell did you just say? I don't know. I said something totally different to my Siri, and it just here's what it wants, and I send it because I don't got time to rewrite it. I feel you though. In the future, I will be nice. Yo, don't forget about us, King. Don't forget about us. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We're going to have Show. He's another guy on the show. He might come on a little later. We're going to have him sing at your wedding when you find your queen. And he'll be like, he's your queen to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do in this motherfucker. Voice text sounds angry. Yo, because it is angry. I'm always yelling at my Siri. Like, what the fuck? Impact Wrestling went downhill years ago. It did. Yo, I think the highest Impact Wrestling ever was when Christian came. When Christian was the first one to migrate from WWE to Impact Wrestling, that's when it took a turn for the better. And I'm not saying that because, he was a big star or anything like that, but what Christian went to Impact, it kind of showed like, hold on, wait, these guys from WWE are actually better than what they seem to be. You know what I'm saying? Like he opened up a lot of eyes on like, hold up, this isn't just an Intercontinental level guy. And then he won the title. And with him showing off like AJ Styles, and then Samoa Joe came, and Christopher Daniels, and Abyss, and all these other matches that were crazy, and then Kurt Angle came, and it was like, all right, now this shit's getting good. Like, this shit is getting good. It was almost like that was the start. That was the Hogan going to WCW. You know what I'm saying? Because Kurt Angle really put TNA on his back. You know what I'm saying? So, and then once the whole thing happened with Hogan and Eric Bischoff, like, when they took over and they took out everything that was Impact Wrestling, the six-sided ring, they made the ropes blue, and they turned the Impact and all that other stuff. It was like, all right, you went back to old ideas. And the one thing about Impact, it was always fresh. Like the X division, it wasn't about weight limits. It was about no limits. And then you got that, right? There's no limits in the X division. So you see someone like Samoa Joe going after this title. You got the X division, like I forgot what the name of that match was. Ultimate X match, where it was like a ladder match, but you had to climb, you had to swing the rope and shit like that. All of that shit was dope because it was innovative. It was moving forward. You got to see these guys, these more athletic guys, they're faster and able to do amazing things off of the ropes, and they could still wrestle the same way, same caliber as a WCW or a WWE guy that we saw. You know what I'm saying? And then we was introduced to other like promotions, you know, like Ring of Honor type people, some people from New Japan, even though Kenta didn't work out, not Kenta, Okada didn't work out that well. They made him Kato. But you know what I'm saying? And then after, like, they went back to the old style of thinking, a lot of people left. Like, Bully Ray really stepped up and took over with the Bully Ray stuff and the Aces and Eights. I enjoyed that. But then after that, I fell off because it was just like, it's the same old shit. Especially they went to London, and it started to look like a cheap show, and then they lost all their TV rights for like Optimum, and then it was harder to watch Impact than fucking Lucha Underground. You know what I'm saying? And Lucha Underground was on a fucking internet site. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how it is now because I still don't have access to see it. I would have to go online and find some shit to see it. You know, I can't watch it on a regular basis like I can AEW, WWE, but it really was a contender back in those days. And I hope AEW doesn't turn into that, which it doesn't look like it. Like, AEW doesn't look like it because it wasn't built on the premise of new ideas and the young, you know what I'm saying? Like, AEW was built on something else. It was built on something else. And plus, Jeff Jarrett ran Impact when that was happening, when Dixie Carter took over. All that shit was crazy. I did hear about Kevin Nash's son. That is very sad. I have no idea. I have no idea how he passed or anything like that. I know he passed in the Scott Hall's birthday. That's crazy. His best friend, his son's gone. My man has to be going through it. So, from all the knuckleheads and everybody in here, our condolences. But that's there. That was hard to hear. You know what I'm saying? The Monsters Bowl matches and all that. I think the problem was they took away from being unique and tried to make it WCW. Yeah, that's what it was. Eric Bischoff's motto of controversy makes bucks only works when you're in the business of controversy. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the business of making controversy, that's when it makes bucks. WWE lives in controversy. They fucking know how to do that shit like that, like inside and out. You know what I'm saying? They're soap opera. Impact wasn't about that. All right, you agree with Matt. Let's see what Matt said. Impact is pretty good. It's that you have to go into it not wanting AEW. No, yeah. And you know something? You should be doing that with every wrestling company. If you watch wrestling, you can't expect it to be another wrestling promotion. That's like if you buy an Android phone, you can't expect it to be an Apple phone, and vice versa. Because they're not. They have different principles. They have different styles. They have different, security blankets. We'll put, because the WWE has their unique style of matches, right? They have their storytelling, and then they have the matches, and it's all 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a choreographed dance, right? But then you got New Japan, which is almost like a movie where you have 3 different acts in a wrestling match. You know what I'm saying? And like AEW, it's all athleticism. I haven't figured out the nuance of AEW's style of matches yet because a lot of their matches are different, but a lot of it is also like they're grinding. They're 100% from the first to the from the first belt to the last belt. They're going at it. There's very little feel out period for AEW. But there's it's if you enjoy the art of wrestling, you should be able to enjoy every style of wrestling without any problem with it. But what's going on, Pimp? It's been a minute since we got Pimp in the building. Shit, we officially got a Pimp in the building. No, but when you watch, if you're gonna watch another wrestling organization wanting to be WWE, then just watch WWE. There's plenty of WWE programming out there. You don't need to watch another program because you're gonna be fucking heartbroken. You're going to be disappointed. Yes, I have Olavi. Olavi. You know what? We're gonna call him. Maybe it's Maybelline. I got him. Why? What's good? Is he doing good? Tell me he's not hurt. Ooh, Hopkins. I got Hopkins too. No more gotta fuck around. You see what you did? No more. You didn't. You made me go off the rails. Oh, Hopkins he only got 3 points for that catch. Shit. Oh, but Olavi's doing good too. 5 points. All right. I need a running back. I don't know who to get. I'm heartbroken every time WWE makes me watch Roman Reigns match. Damn, Johnny, it's not that bad. What's going on, Anthony? Chilling, bro. Chilling, man. We got our first ever sponsorship. Matt Awesome is our first superstar that we're sponsoring. We're also sponsoring Janai Kai and the match. Let me see if I can find the match. Kenny, what match we sponsoring? Because I know it's me, the Gigi for the win, and NuKKle. We sponsoring the match. What match are we sponsoring? Because not all the matches that I'm pretty sure not all the matches are up on the website, or I'm bugging. Oh no, they are. There you go. Big Game Leroy and Rahan Intus. Yeah, we sponsored that match too. Yo, I challenge everyone to go watch the following wrestling open. Stardom. Wait. All right. I will challenge everyone to go watch the following: Wrestling Open, Stardom, Church of Joshi. Do it. Church of Joshi, is that the women from Japan? Is that the women wrestling from Japan? I'd rather go to jail and watch Roman Reigns. Yo, what's wrong with Roman Reigns, bro? It's not like he's John Cena. You know what I'm saying? Shit, don't get Kenny started on how bad John Cena is. That's all I'm saying. Yes, that is so the women of Japan, yo, listen, if you like Rio or Shida or any of the other women in AEW that's from Japan, they just, then you're gonna like that Joshi shit. John Cena is way more better than Roman Reigns. All right, Johnny, that's it. It's your last show. You're gonna have to get out of here. You're gonna have to get out of here right now. Because,
Been a lot of lies set around this dinner table here tonight, but that you can't believe.
you're gonna have to get out of here.
Why would you play games with me?
Get out of here, Johnny. We don't know. Yo, you could be whoever you want to be except for a John Cena fan here. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, nah. I don't know how you see John Cena is better than him, but all right. John Cena walked for Roman Reigns to run. Well, Roman Reigns had to run to get over John Cena's shadow the way they pushed John Cena, bro. Yo, it's crazy. Think about this. Despite everything that happened, take away everything that happened to AEW. Y'all say CM Punk is the best wrestler in the world. He played third fiddle to John Cena. I'm just saying, think about it. That's your guy. CM Punk was your guy. He was the people's champ. He was the one. He wanted the ice cream. He's your guy. Best in the world. 7 years, CM Punk. CM Punk. He played third fiddle behind John Cena. And you're telling me Roman Reigns didn't have the run? You're telling me Roman Reigns right now isn't the best thing happening in WWE? Come on. If you don't love Toe, then get out of here. Word. Yeah, we love you too, man. I'm just saying, bro. Let's think of some perspective and shit. Sammy ain't, something. I'll tell you what, because Kenny likes to. He does this for Lay. And Sammy right now is working in the bloodline, but the only reason why Sammy's working is because of Jey Uso. Because Jey Uso doesn't like it, and you see the real like Jey Uso's bringing this character to life. He's given just as good as Sammy's taking. You know what I'm saying? So let's not go there, Kenny. It's give and take, and not for nothing. Also, Roman Reigns, Solo, and Jimmy are all feeding into it. Also, that's what makes it work. All 5 of them, even Paul Heyman in the back, all 5 of them or 6 of them are making it work. I like Sammy and the bloodline better if they make him more serious and goofy. Nah, Sammy's bringing Jay to life. Nah, man. Jay's bringing the character to life. Think about it, bro. yo, Jay has turned into a pit bull. And what does a pit bull want? He wants to be the second in command of the leader. And the minute he got demoted, that's it. It's over. But yo, Leon, Sammy being more serious. You know something? This is the most serious you're gonna get from Sammy on that bloodline, because he is the jester to the king, the chief's high table. He is the jester. He's the entertainment for Jay. I mean, for Roman, the chief, right? And Roman knows that Jay's pissed at him. So Roman is fucking with Jay just to let him know who's the man here, and that's why he's using Sammy to fuck with Jay. It might turn for the worse though, because a lot of people saying that they want Jay to win the title from Roman. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna sneak Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn together, and that's probably gonna go after the Usos. But I don't see Jay fighting Roman again, even though that was an awesome fucking match, because they're family. Like, the reason why Owen Hart and Bret Hart worked is because there was a little jealousy that they already had. Like, Jay and Roman already had that feud. Like, it would have to be something special for them to go at it again, not just something stupid because you made me go with Sammy. You know what I'm saying? Now Sammy's bringing it. Sammy is the best, and people don't realize they have him in a leash. If they let him work how he worked in Ring of Honor, NXT, he would be a bigger star. That goes for a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie though. They have limited the work rate for them, but the one thing I've noticed about WWE is more of a show than a wrestling show, right? So it's like a Broadway show than a wrestling show. And the crazy shit with that is that you can put him in a match, in a feud with someone, and make them look phenomenal because he is that good of a wrestler. Him, Kevin Owens, even like Ricochet, like in the ring, these guys can go, you know what I'm saying? But what makes Sammy so much different from everybody else and Kevin Owens is that they do both, right? So Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they play both sides of the fence where they're good wrestlers. But when you need them to be funny, they could be funny. When you need them to be serious, they could be serious. And when you need them to do the job, they can do it. And they do it better than most people. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to talk about, like, Sammy's the best out of all of them when it comes to being multifaceted, I can definitely agree with that. Because Roman just got into his character, and we haven't seen another level where it's like we already seen like 5 different versions of Sammy. We've seen the good guy, the bad guy, the fool, the jester, and the fucking conspiracy theorist. They're not the same. They're very similar, but they're not the same. It's like a Jericho-esque with his characters, where you're like Jericho. Every time he came back, he evolved into a different character, but it never took from another character. That's why in AEW, when he goes, "I'm gonna be the Lionheart," he comes out. He even wrestles different. You know what I'm saying? He even wrestles different as the Lionheart. That's what makes these guys so when you pay attention to those factors, yes, I can definitely give it to you. On TV as the characters though, Roman's gonna be the strongest one. He's the main character in this story. The way Sammy is cutting promos and his segments are gold, they are. It is. But you can tell that it's gonna be pissing off Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman's the promo guy. You know, as for the story, I think Paul Heyman and Jay might be coming together on that shit. Guys, I don't watch the Bloodline go to the bathroom every time they're on. Come on, Johnny. It can't be that bad. It's not like they're Ronda Rousey. Without Sammy, there's no Jay being a pit bull. Jay was a pit bull before Sammy. Is Sammy, like, highlighting Jay as a pit bull? Yes. Yes. Jay was a pit bull before, but with that guy being an unintentional leash, it highlights Jay's pit bullness. Jay's been stepped away and became a name. No, yeah. Jay is definitely when he first did the shit with Roman, he was on his way to single stardom, but then his brother came back and they did the whole bloodline thing, which is not bad. I wish they would take the fucking Usos more serious. If you want to talk about people being more serious. Like Sami Zayn isn't a joke, but he's funny. The Usos sometimes are being taken as a joke because of the way they just fucking lose, or they're being patsies on SmackDown or Raw. But in the pay-per-views, then it's like, all right, what's so different? What's so different? Like, they can't. You telling me that they turn on a switch on the pay-per-views, but when they really need to do something on Raw, they can't turn that switch on either? That switch should be available 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you can't play that loose with these characters, because then it's like, what are they? You got to pick now. They're either jokes or they're not. Sammy's fun. He's towing that line of he's not a joke. He's funny. They need to make Usos more savages. Usos been getting a little too... Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Leon. That's exactly what I was saying. Coochie Muncher Punk. that's what I'm saying. The CM Punk stands for. It could possibly be. It could possibly be. Yo, Gigi's in the building. She will be on at 10. All right, cool. Cool. Gigi is coming on at 10, and then she could tell you how wrong you are for thinking that Sammy's the best thing in the bloodline. Well, I don't know. I think she might agree with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you. Well, you know what's funny, Matt? 10 is early for Gigi. Yeah, usually Gigi be on like 10:30. You know what I'm saying? You know who's always late, though? Show's always late. But you know who better not be late? Yo ass next week when we got Matt Awesome in the building. Go run home. Go text your moms. Text your girlfriend. Text your girlfriend's girlfriend. Text your third grade teacher. Hit up your guidance counselor on MySpace. Write an email to the Pope, and fucking and write letters to be mailed to Santa, and let them all know that Matt Awesome's coming on the show next week. Don't fuck around, because if you do,
I be dead on his ass like Spencer for fucking hire. I hunt him down and feed him his own testicles, and I do it in a jiffy. And I don't care if it's mama to ass, grandmama, innocent bystanders, little kids, babysitters, bill collectors, whatever. I leave his whole block filled with hot brass if I have to. And you know why? Because I just don't give a fuck.
You feel me? That's what happened to you if you don't fuck around. If you don't do that shit and start fucking around. You feel me? Let your grandma know. Word. Yo, I want to see the fucking the chuleta. I want to see the chuletas, Matt. I want to see the chuletas and the chancletas. I want to see the chancletas that the grandmas, fucking blessed and shit. How bad was that Judgment Day promo on Raw this week? Yo, I was too busy fucking being pissed at Dominic. Yo, Leon, we do Monday Night Raw watch along, me and Kenny. Sometimes show. He's like a vowel. He's like Y as the vowel. Sometimes he's on. But when I was watching, I was pissed because my man, Dominic cannot cut a promo, or he can't speak or do anything without laughing. Like, my man goes, "You stop right there. You don't talk to Rhea like that, because I'm going to beat you up. And I'm serious." It's like, yo, bro, I get it. Some people laugh when they get on camera, but my man, you've been doing this for how long? Your father is one of the greatest to ever put on boots. You shouldn't be laughing on national TV when you're trying to be funny. Kenny better hop on this week and better not be late. Word. Yo, Kenny, you hear that? Matt wants you on. Don't fuck around. He told JJ Styles, I'm gonna fight you in an hour. Yeah, like, that would have been so much better if he was serious, like, in the beginning, and then he did that little wait. I'm not here. Look, yo, bro, wait a minute. You got all prepared and shit. Like, you obviously, you got some anger issues, Papa. Like, I'm still in good clothes. I'm looking better than you. Let me at least put my shit on, Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, oh man, here goes something right here. What do you think about this? He can't do it, but let's imagine he can. What do you think about this? My man starts acting a little bit like Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Like, he starts doing that whole Mexican shit where he's just a little bit too much like Eddie, where it's like, yo, Ray, you're not really my dad, Holmes. Take it easy. Like, he starts trying to be that Eddie bad guy where, it's going to piss people off. But I think that would be dope if he was able You can't do it though. But yo, that would have been dope. Just that. Where it's like, yo, where you getting this fucking this? And then you just like they're feeding them this shit. Where it's like, yo, we know, everybody knows. They need to book Dominic more like Hook. The one thing that's different between Hook and Dominic is that Hook looks like a tough guy. Not that tough, but he looks like a tough guy. He looks like he could be Taz's nephew. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like, all right, he comes out here, he could beat people up and leave. Dominic don't look like that. Dominic looks like if you were sitting at the baseball game and you heard, "Get your hot dog's head." There goes Dominic. He got the hot dog and the drink for you. You know what I'm saying? But Dom needs to go back to school. Yo. he needs someone to show him how serious this business is. Right? Now listen, I'm pretty sure Matt would be able to speak upon this more than me, but the vibe I'm getting with him, just fucking like always laughing, is like, yeah, I know you're supposed to be having a good time out there, but someone needs to let him know, like, this is an art and you got to take it serious. So when you're out there laughing, that's got to be like you in the zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, especially in the WWE, a national fucking TV, 1 million people watching you. You want to be taken serious because you also have to realize, like, you're not. Let me cut a promo on Dom and shut him down. Yo, dude, next week, I want to hear it. I want to hear the promo, Matt. I want to hear the promo next week. You're gonna come hard. We're gonna hear it live with that chancleta in hand. Let me wrestle Dom in the name of Ray and Eddie. Yo, we got you, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, he also got to realize, after this Judgment Day shit, where is this character going to go afterwards? Because we all know factions don't last long. You know, like the Bloodline has to be the longest reigning faction we had in a minute. And I'm not talking about the New Day, because the New Day's a tag team. The New Day is a tag team with 3 people in it. They're like triple threat. They're not really a faction. But this ain't going to last forever. And he's got to figure out where he wants his character to go from here. Like, where can his character grow? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can his character grow into? And that's the thing that he needs to realize. Because I know he's trying to find his character now, but you also got to be like, where you want this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where you see yourself in 10 years? You know? Because you can't stay stagnant. Like, it's barely cutting it now. Imagine if he's on his own. Imagine him on his own trying to fucking, win the Intercontinental title by himself without Rhea Ripley or Finn Balor behind him. That's not going to look good. Not now. That's not going to look good at all. He's going to look like the little child. Ray could do it. Ray's a legend. You know what I'm saying? Is Theory using the Money in the Bank in NXT? I doubt it. I think that would be so stupid. I mean, no, I can't justify that. It would be stupid. It would be stupid as fuck. It would be a waste of the Money in the Bank. And if you're going to keep wasting the Money in the Bank, you might as well abolish it. Don't make it a pay-per-view. If you want to do it at WrestleMania, make it a WrestleMania match, but don't. It doesn't have to be serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Money in the Bank doesn't have to be serious, but it has to be special. You can't keep making 2 Money in the Bank champions and then 1 Money in the Bank always cashes it either that night or the night after. They always cash it fast. Why can't both of them have the Money in the Bank and then you actually come out with some real shit for him to cash it in on? You know what I'm saying? Like, that, it needs to be special. Like, all of them were special except for Baron Corbin and Cena's cash-in. All of them were special. Honestly, I wouldn't mind Dominic as WWE champion. All right, Leon. You overstayed your welcome. So you're going to have to get out of here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one.
You fool!
Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. This man.
Someone please call 911.
Yo, he's on some good meth, and that should be illegal, the shit you're taking. You know what I'm saying?
fuck up. I'm sick of this shit.
This is
Game over.
yeah. Take that shit back, Leon. You take that shit back. Ray should have already gotten Latin Dad on him and beat him with the belt. You know, I would have loved that. Circle of debate was going on. I would have loved to see Ray beat up Dominic, but I think it's pretty cool that Dominic is like, nah, man, I'm not gonna do that to my son. I know he's like he still believes in his son. And if you know anything about the Latin family, at least their moms, will never turn their back on their kids. You know what I'm saying? They'll never turn their back on their kids. So I can appreciate Ray doing it. Do I wish it was a little bit more impactful? Yes. I want like movie level type writing, because if there's anything that you could be real with, it's your actual son. You know, like I wish it was a little bit more impactful. I wish I was able to feel the fucking tension, the hate or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to believe that Ray really doesn't want to fight his son and he'll do anything not to fight him. You know, like, you know, one of those, like, I don't want to fight him because I love him and he's my son and I'm going to hurt this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not coming across. Like, I want Jay and Roman. Johnny, I know you don't like it, but Jay and Roman, Hell in a Cell, I want that. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the best things they ever did with family. I agree they need to cancel Money in the Bank, make it a match at WrestleMania, and since Triple H is in charge, make it King of the Ring and Premium Live event. Yeah, do something with the King of the Ring. Let the King of the Ring get the title shot or actually be a king. Like, Shinsuke Nakamura was king for what, 12 seconds, and then they got another king. Like, it doesn't need to be crazy, but Macho King Randy Savage was history making. You know what I'm saying? King Harley Race, it was history. You know, like Bret Hart didn't do nothing with the King. Triple H didn't do nothing with the King. Brock Lesnar didn't do shit with the King. He just won the King of the Ring tournament and became the more contender. But you know, like if Xavier Woods, they could have did so much shit with him as King. Part of it was being hurt, and the other part was it wasn't ready to put it on him. I need to know, what do everybody see in Dominic? I see nothing. I'm blind like Ray Charles. Dom isn't Ray's son, he's Eddie's son. The best King of the Ring was Booker T. Yes. King Booker. Yes. And you see how that, even though Booker T doesn't need to be propelled, but you see how that propelled even him as King of the Ring when you do that shit right? That'd be awesome. I could have seen an Xavier Woods type, like Booker T, Xavier Woods, like just what they could do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been fantastic. And then Kofi was all in with that whole being the hand of the king shit. That was crazy. Some of the best shit they've done. But yeah. Oh, the answer, was it Anthony? Was it you? Or was it who asked about Hangman Adam Page? Apparently he had a concussion. He got knocked out and had a concussion on AEW Dynamite, and he's doing all right so far. That's all I know. I think that's all they released. But yeah, he had a concussion, which is crazy. That clothesline, he landed right on his face. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that they protected him, but the one thing I'm noticing from AEW is like their matches are good. Like the wrestling isn't the problem. It's the connection to the match. Sometimes I need more than just good wrestling than, you know, to just be connected. Like the Hangman Adam Page John Moxley match should have been a lot bigger because it's for the fucking title. It felt like during Arthur Ashe Stadium Rampage, they made him number one contender and they put him in the backseat until it was time for him to wrestle. And then they just cut these bullshit promos on each other, and it was like, all right, guys, here goes the match you all been waiting for. And they're like, what match was that? Oh, Moxley and Hangman. We wanted it? All right, well, fuck it. It's here. We're here. Might as well watch it. You wanted Xavier Woods to turn here when he won the King of the Ring? Yo, you know, so I wanted Kofi. I keep calling him Kofi. I wanted Xavier Woods to turn like obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? Like, the king is here. You know, just like people just going in people's interviews and shit. Like, the Kofi's like, hey, do you not see the king? You know, shit like that. I would have loved to seen Xavier Woods have a beef with fucking Roman Reigns and probably not win the title, but have a fucking number one contendership as the king versus the chief. You know, something like that. But he hurt himself, but I swear to God, bro, I think it would have been way better because at that time, Big E was still hurt. Well, Big E was on WWE. He was on Raw, but he was injured. And then he won the Money in the Bank, but he's injured. So imagine Xavier Woods, King Woods, fighting Roman Reigns. He loses. Then Roman Reigns fights Kofi. He loses. Then they just start beating him up like they did. But you have Big E coming back. And Big E's like, yo, well, why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Big E versus Roman Reigns for the title. That's money all day. That's money all day to me. I get it. One of them isn't the color they want, but I'm just saying, take that shit out. Take it out. Because if there's anything that this wrestling community has that I love is that we're colorblind. It don't matter who, what, where, how, and when. If you deserve it, you deserve it. You know? It's not like the fake fans that watch Marvel when there's a woman hero or a woman main character on the show, everybody has a fucking a pussy fit. Or like in Star Wars where there's a fucking black Inquisitor female and everybody hated her. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. We only hate the characters because they're not strong or they're just bad guys. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's, I think that would be dope. I want to see that more than The Rock versus Roman. And that's because right now it's just speculation. Everybody's building shit up in their head. I don't like to build up stuff in my head when it comes to people who can or cannot come back. Like The Rock, we got to fit him in the schedule. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, that would be a good storyline. I would love to see The Rock and all that other shit. But it would kind of be like a cheap version of when he came back and fought John Cena. And it's only for a limited time. Like, that doesn't need to be for a championship. The Rock versus Roman. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't need to be for a title. But if you wanted to build someone else up for Roman and have him hold the torch on something like Hulk Hogan shit, where Hulk Hogan passed the torch over to Ultimate Warrior, let's give it a Biggie. You know, that's just me. But hey, listen, what happened to R-Truth? Haven't seen him in a while. Apparently, they're talking about him being in a tag team with Shelton Benjamin. They're doing it on Main Event. Him and Shelton Benjamin being a tag team, which, listen, I love R-Truth, and I think Shelton Benjamin's one of the greatest athletes in the WWE. Like, I'm surprised he was never at least in a fucking match for the world title. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting a lot of Vince McMahon vibes from that shit. I'm just saying. Maybe they wanted to do it together. They were like, yo, we got an idea. Why don't you put us as a tag team? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm getting a lot of fucking Vince McMahon shit vibes with that shit, man. Just throw two random people together. I don't like it. Put that shit away, man. I don't like it. Oh, wait. We got some hidden ones. I did bad shit in my days and my mom still loves me. Yeah, for real. Let's see. I didn't like Big E as champion only because I couldn't take him seriously like his in-ring ability. Well, I'm trying to remember because I know his reign was short. He won the title from who? Bobby Lashley. Then they did the whole is the Hurt Business coming back together, him and Bobby Lashley. And as soon as that ended with Bobby Lashley, here goes Brock Lesnar to take the title from him. He didn't really have that long of a chance to be champion. I'm sorry to say it, but Jinder Mahal had a longer fucking run as champion with the fucking WWE title than Big E did. You know? Even fucking Bobby Lashley, bro. Like, Bobby Lashley, I think his run could have been way fucking better if it wasn't for 87 times wrestling Drew McIntyre. It's like, yo, I get it. Drew McIntyre's your boy, he's your people, but yo, can someone else get a fucking shot? Can we build on Bobby Lashley and not on Drew McIntyre? Like, why does the non-champion have to be built as this unstoppable force when the fucking champion's supposed to be the guy? Especially if this guy that you're building isn't gonna win the match. You wasted my time here. You know what I'm saying? But Bobby Lashley's one of my favorites. I love Bobby Lashley. Since he fucking debuted on SmackDown. Since he debuted on SmackDown back in the day, I was a fan of Bobby Lashley. We all love the kitty cat, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I had a burp for a minute just now. My bad. But yeah, so all right. So Raw happened, which, to be honest with you, yo, if you did not watch Raw, all you need to do is watch the first 6 minutes of Raw with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar going after each other, and then turn it off. You don't need to watch the rest of it. The rest of it was waste. The rest of it was a waste. And Bayley versus Bianca Belair is happening next week. And to be honest with you, I'm getting tired of this shit. I am getting tired of these out of nowhere rematches. And it's turning me off to Bayley versus Bianca Belair. And that's supposed to be like, that should have been one of the best matches we ever seen. But it's, you're blowing the steam off of, like, it started red hot and you're just taking the steam right out of it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because like one of them don't want to go to Abu Dhabi or some shit. I don't know. But you're blowing the steam right out of it. I was not talking about a cat. So I know, Johnny, I know. But I'm trying to be conscientious here on the channel. You know we don't fucking curse on this channel, Johnny. You know, I need to see Kevin Owens getting the belt. You know, he's on SmackDown now, right? Or is he still on Raw? I don't know. He goes wherever he wants. But I'm tired. I don't want to see Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins because we did that already. How about Kevin Owens versus Walter? You want to fight? There goes your fight. That's something right there, man. Now I know this is for yesterday, but still. I don't want to play the whole shit because I don't want to get monetized. I'm pretty sure we got copyright struck yesterday, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But that's a fight right there. Walter versus Kevin Owens, sign me up. Like Lay would say, sign me up for that one. That is a fucking fight and a half. That's a fight and a half. Let's see. Did we get copyright struck yesterday? No, we didn't. Not yet. Oh, beautiful. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody I use that shit. Cause I know all your address. I can see you into your soul and your codes and shit. I know everybody in this motherfucker. So who do you guys want to see take the title from Roman Reigns? When do you want to see it taken from him? And don't give me the bullshit. Oh, I want to see him take it at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? But you could, because who wouldn't want to see Roman lose at WrestleMania? And Johnny, Cody at Mania. You see this shit? Cody at Mania. Come on. You could do better than that. You could do better than that. Not Cody. He doesn't. Remember, he's never going to get a title shot again. He lost to Jericho. If he's a man of his word, he'll never get a title shot. You know what I'm saying? Someone said they would love to see me team with KO. I can see that. Be like the Canadian bacon. The Canadian chancletas. The Spaniardians. There you go. What? Yo, Matt. Yo, bro. We gotta make this happen. The Spaniardians. You see how we just brainstorm shit right here? I think Bray Wyatt should take the title from Roman Reigns. When do you want to see Bray Wyatt take the title from Roman Reigns, Johnny? Cody Rhodes. Everybody. But deadass, I want to see Seth versus Reigns again. You want to see Seth versus Reigns again? I mentioned this on Raw. If they would have did Seth versus Roman last year, Royal Rumble longer, but it actually started out making sense, it would have been way better with him dressing up as the old Shield shit, trying to get into Roman's head. Because that just came out of nowhere. It was like, Seth, do you realize that no one was talking to you 10 minutes ago? How did you join this conversation and start changing the subject? You know what I'm saying? So that soon. So you want him to win the title as soon as possible, Bray Wyatt. No story. I think Bray Wyatt's story on his own right now is interesting. Like that I don't know if that character on the screen is the White Rabbit or whoever the fuck that is. I know it's Bray behind the mask, but I think if that's a character like a demon that's trying to repossess Bray Wyatt, like Bray Wyatt, like he's trying to pull him back in. And, you know, and Bray Wyatt's fighting that, I think that dynamic would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that would be dope. And he don't even need to fucking really have a feud with anybody but himself. That'd be dope. The struggle between himself is, and he could do it. I think that would be something very interesting and different. Wyatt versus Roman would be a great match. It would be. Hopefully it doesn't happen the way it did last time. Where it was Wyatt versus Strowman and then Roman came down and just speared him and spinned him real soon because I can't stand Roman as champion. Johnny. You sound like Lay if The Miz was the champion. I don't give a shit who beats him. I just don't want to see Liz as the champion. I really don't want to see it go. You don't want to see what? You don't want to see Goldberg versus Roman? Hey. I'm disappointed we didn't get that match at that WrestleMania. I think at that time, Goldberg versus Roman would have been good. I don't want to say awesome. I think it would have been good. You know? Because Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg at Crown Jewel a couple years ago, that house show. I didn't watch it, but I seen the highlights and it looked like, yo, they went at it. Like that looked like a good match. I think Roman would have been able to pull something out of Goldberg, and it would have been a better match. Because I think Goldberg just tried to out wrestle himself against the Undertaker. It was like, yo, bro, if you're gonna wrestle the Undertaker, wrestle him as Goldberg. Don't wrestle him as anyone else. You know. I like Roman as champion also. Now, he hijacked both titles. If we're watching, if we're gonna be honest with each other, we realize we don't really need a champion. We realize we don't really need a champion on both shows. So I kind of like the idea that he's there sporadically. But I don't like the idea that he's there sporadically exclusively for fucking SmackDown. He's got to be there for Raw. Like, he hasn't had a Raw contender in a minute. You know, in a minute, I mean ever. Because Brock Lesnar's not a fucking Raw contender. And Drew McIntyre's on SmackDown now. So there's no one on Raw that's got a title shot. So, you know, if you're going to do it sporadically, it got to be at least equal. It can't just be, yo, this is the champion of the entire WWE, but he only wrestles on SmackDown. So what the fuck is the point of having Raw? You know what I'm saying? The Miz is way more better than Roman. Oh shit, hold up. Let me mark that down real quick. Let me just take a picture of that real quick. Johnny, I'm gonna send that to Lay, and we'll see what he says. He might agree with you. You never know. He might agree with you. Lay might be high at the moment, or, you know, incapacitated, and just, you know, hit the like button because, you know, he's not fully paying attention. He may have seen that Matt Austin was in the chat, and that's what he liked. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happened. All right, hold on, let me send it to the group. There you go. Boom. And then I'm gonna add Lay, and we're gonna see how he likes that. Boom. All right, I will get back to you with an update as soon as possible. All right, let me plug this shit in because my shit about to die. But yeah, a 4-way Bobby Lashley versus Brock versus Roman versus Seth for the title. So you don't mind Brock Lesnar being in the picture? Who would you have win that, Anthony? I want to know your process. Who would you have win that, and where would that take place? Would it take place after Crown Jewel, maybe for SummerSlam? I mean, for Survivor Series? Would it take place at Royal Rumble? Would you have one of them win the Royal Rumble and then now we have a 4-way at WrestleMania. Like, I want to hear your thought process on that. And now the rules of Royal Rumble. Can you challenge Roman for both titles, or does it have to be for one? Is that 2 separate championships now? Or is it still considered 2, is it considered 2 separate championships, or is it considered 1 championship now? All right, so on the line, the website, WWE.com, he is listed as the Universal Champion and as the WWE Champion. So on the website is distinctive of 2 different championships. If you win the Royal Rumble, you're the number 1 contender for either one of those titles. Can you challenge him for both? And if you challenge him for both, would it mean 2 separate matches? Or would it be 1 match, both titles? Because I think that would be a crazy concept. Let's say Bobby Lashley wins the Royal Rumble and goes, I want to challenge you for both of those fucking titles. And they go, nah, you can only challenge him for one of them. Well, I didn't know Roman Reigns was a bitch. Oh, word? All right, you call me a bitch. You're the number 1 contender now. So now, night 1, Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. Night 2, Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns for the WWE title. Does that sound like something y'all would be interested in? It wouldn't be a winner. Laugh out loud. Cody Rhodes would come out, or Wyatt. I like this new Brock. He's more popular. Okay, so you would have that 4-way just to set up Cody Rhodes or Bray Wyatt coming back. So that would have to be. Well, all right. So Wyatt's already back. So if you want to do it soon, it'll be Wyatt. But if you wanted to wait for Cody Rhodes to come back from the injury, then it would have to be around Royal Rumble or a little after Royal Rumble, which would take place after what's after Royal Rumble, the Elimination Chamber, most likely. So if you had them defending the world title at Elimination Chamber and then Cody Rhodes come back and interferes and that shit, but then what? Would you have the winner of the Royal Rumble fight for the WWE title and Cody Rhodes fight for the Universal title? Would you do that? Like some Yokozuna shit? WrestleMania 10? Because Yokozuna defended his title twice. Once against Lex Luthor and then once against Lex Luger and once against Bret Hart. Night 1 opening match, Roman versus Cody. Cody wins both titles. Night 2, Roman versus The Rock. Damn. Who goes over Roman versus Rock, Matt? Who goes over? Because if you're going to have Roman lose twice, then he got to step away for a while. He can't show his face after that. That's got to be one of those, all right, Roman's going to take a sabbatical. You know what I'm saying? Why does everybody want Cody Rhodes to win the title? It can't be because he's from AEW. And it can't be because he's back. Because Cody Rhodes was nowhere near the world title picture when he left. And in AEW, he was the biggest thing because he had the best storylines. But coming back now, yes. Is Cody Rhodes up there because of his name? Yeah. But just instantly throw him for the championship? I don't know, man. I don't like it. Yes, Rock wins. Roman takes his long-awaited vacation. Yeah. I mean, he would have to. Come on, Matt. You know this. He can't show up on SmackDown talking about, I was robbed. I want a rematch, Cody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can have Jay go after Cody. So look what you did to my cousin. I'm the top dog now. Elimination Chamber, you need 5 good fighters. I don't think it's 5 good fighters on Raw. You know, Roman's staying on SmackDown. But with the Elimination Chamber, you can mix it up. You can have Raw and SmackDown. The problem is you're going to have the same fucking 5 guys as last year and the year before that shit. That's the problem. You name me a top contender on Raw and SmackDown that has not already been a top contender. And don't say Gunther, because he's not a top contender right now. He's the Intercontinental Champion. He hasn't fought for the world title. He hasn't even been around the picture. They got nobody. Cody wins because he's worked his way up to his level over 6 years from banging the New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, and the Indies. Cody has proved himself. Has he though? Has Cody Rhodes has been successful over the 6 years of making his character more relevant. He's been more successful now of being the guy that when he talks, people listen. Of being a guy who looks like he can be in the position that he is in. Has all of his matches proved that he's on that level? No, they haven't. Him with Atlas at the All In pay-per-view. For the NWA title. That wasn't all that. I especially didn't like the 15-minute break they took for him to find the blade underneath the ring and cut himself. That wasn't all that. Him versus Dustin Rhodes, banger. Him versus Jericho was alright. Him and MJF was pretty good. Him versus Seth Rollins, the second Seth Rollins match was better. And even then, I felt like he slipped up in that Hell in a Cell. Him and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania was alright. It was no crazy. It was nothing crazy because, you know, I'm pretty sure this is the first time they actually saw each other. Seth probably didn't know who the fuck he was wrestling. He had an idea, probably didn't know who the fuck he was wrestling. So that I understand. But the Hell in a Cell was better than the WrestleMania match. But even then, I had issue with Cody Rhodes, particularly selling his pec injury. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just felt. I don't know, man. I don't see all of it. I see some of it. Like, I see some of it. I don't see all of it. Like, I'm not 100% sold to him. Like, I see, let's say 80%. I think there's a good there's a good chunk of it missing. Do I feel like he can grow when he comes back into that person that y'all talking about? Yeah, I can see that. I'm not gonna hold him leaving AEW against him forever. But I'm saying, like, I don't know, man. I don't see a superstar here like that. You know? Him in New Japan, United States title tournament. I don't keep up with New Japan like that. Cause like we had the app, but yo, that app was hard to navigate, man. I didn't know what the fuck I was watching when the shit happened. Most of that shit was in Japanese. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what happened there, but maybe the app's a little better now. But I didn't have the app when he was there. But it was a little hard to navigate. But maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe I could get into it. I haven't had time to get to everything that I want to when it comes to the wrestling industry, but we're getting there slowly but surely. Impact is over with, and it looks like Honor No More is over with. What? Honor No More? What's that? Did they have an event, like a pay-per-view tonight, or is that just Impact? Come on, Johnny. We're gonna need more than that. What's going on here? Well, Overdrive is. All right. There's always been English commentary, and you can change the website in English. No, I had it in English. I mean, bro, I wasn't navigating it into Japanese, but I'm saying it was weird because it was like, all right, so is this the next pay-per-view after Wrestle Kingdom? Like, what's going on here? And then, like, they didn't really. I know Matt Stryker was commentating on some of it, and then was it not Todd Grisham? The other guy that used to be in WWE, he commentated also. He's saying the group Honor No More is done. Oh, I don't know about that group. What group is that? Who's in Honor No More? Kevin Kelly, yes, there you go. Yeah, Kevin Kelly. I know he did that, but it was just one of those things. Like, I'm not 100% sure I know what's going on here. Honor no more. Here you go. Oh, this is with Maria Kanellis and Matt Taven. Okay. Yo, that's the dude from the Wolves, right? I don't know his name. Is that Matt Taven? Is he the one from the Wolves? The tag team? I know he was Impact Champion back, or was the other one Impact Champion when Bobby Lashley was there or something. See, around that time, that's when shit got confusing for me. Now, Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards is the dude from the Woods? Okay. From the Wolves? Is it the Wolves? I don't know why I'm thinking like the American Werewolves in Paris. But yeah, would you split up the titles or make it one championship? Because honestly, by the time Roman loses the championships, if he loses it one title, if he loses it in conjunction with each other, right? You would have a champion that's going to be on both shows. I guarantee you the new champion is not getting a part-time schedule like Roman Reigns is. Vinny Marseglia. He's supposed to be going to WWE as Luke Harper's uncle, called Uncle Harper. Are you serious? They're gonna do that? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't fuck around with Luke Harper's character like that. That's in bad taste. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't need to be Uncle. He don't need to be Luke Harper's uncle. He don't need to be related to Luke Harper. Yeah, Anthony. But I can see that because he already has a part-time schedule anyway. So I can see him taking like 6 months off. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely see that. And maybe he goes into movies. Who knows? His acting skills definitely got better. But like, that seems like the go-to, right? So, but do you want to see him lose both championships to the same person, or do you want to see him lose both championships to two different people? You're gonna put him with Bray Wyatt. When is this supposed to happen? You want to see? Yo, me and Gigi's been speculating Bo Dallas, and I know the rest of the guys agree. We've been speculating Bo Dallas is the White Rabbit, or he's definitely in there. I don't want to see that fucking dude from NXT though, the Australian dude. This is your experience. The effect, the Harper effect, the Gladys Knight effect. I don't know. I don't know what his name is. I don't know what he does for a living. This fucking guy. I don't want to see him though. I don't get him. You want to see him, two different people. All right, so Cody Rhodes is one of them. Who's the other one? And which one? All right, so I'm gonna assume Cody Rhodes is gonna stay on Raw, and the other guy has to be a SmackDown wrestler, right? Or you could pick two, and then just one of them got to go to SmackDown. So who's the other one? Because I know Cody's gonna be one of them for you, Anthony. Who would the other one be? Because if he's gonna lose it to two different people, shit, man, it's hard to say. Like, I would like to see him in my world, in a perfect world. He's gonna have a Eurocontinental triple threat match, right? Where it's 2 pinfalls, 1 pinfall per title. So the first person who gets a pinfall is the WWE champion. Second person to get a pinfall, Universal champion. You have him in a triple threat match with Bobby Lashley and Walter or Gunther. Those are my guys I would put on for the title. If you're gonna get him to give up both championships, Biggie. Jay might turn on Roman. I heard Dallas was he the Rambling Rabbit, or was he the White Rabbit that was there? He probably could have been the Fiend. Probably. I don't know. Do you think that Ray should turn on Roman? Or do you think they're gonna turn on Sammy? Because that might be the double twist. Is like Roman just used Sammy for enjoyment, and once Sammy no longer provides that enjoyment or that entertainment, he might just turn on Sammy. You know, they're already showing signs of Kevin Owens talking to Sami Zayn like, "Yo, we could have been friends. We used to be friends," and blah blah blah. So I could see Roman and Bloodline turning on Sammy, and then like Kevin Owens saving him or sticking up for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see that a little bit more than Jay doing that to Roman, because it's almost too on the nose. Jay turning on Roman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've always been that thinker of what's something that they're doing already that makes more sense than what everybody is speculating. They like Sammy too much. But yo, think about this, Anthony. Like, you got a friend. Do you have any brothers? Let's say you got a brother, right? Or brother and sisters. Then you got a friend like, yo, that's your friend, that's your boy and shit. But then when they come between each other, like when they start beefing and shit, and it's serious, you're most likely gonna take your brother's side. Family, blood is thicker than water. You know what I'm saying? And they could definitely show that on the WWE. They could definitely show that. So I could definitely see that. Here goes a question for you guys. Since we're talking about losing championships, do you think Jon Moxley should lose the AEW title to MJF? And if you do think so, do you think he should win clean? To me, Ramblin' Rabbit looked like he was on weed. Bro, all of them looked like they were on some shit. It looked like whoever made their costumes looked like they were on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But do you think MJF should beat Moxley clean, or Moxley should go over? I feel like it's a unanimous decision that everybody wants MJF to be the AEW champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the consensus of the entire planet. But I want to hear if you think differently, and I want to hear if you think he should go over clean. And then I'll give you my opinion on it after we see some of the chat participation. But I think this storyline was meant to be CM Punk versus MJF. I'm not gonna lie. It smells like this was MJF versus CM Punk storyline, or that's where they were going. Where's Pete at? I hit him up. He said that he was in Connecticut. He was going to Connecticut tonight, and he was gonna see if he can make it. He asked me when the show's over. I told him around 12, so I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna hop on whenever he can. But yeah, right now he's with family, so if anything, we'll have him on another time. I know when Gigi gets on, we'll talk about the lineup and everything. So, but yeah, if he comes on, it might be a little later. MJF should go against Mox. Come on, Johnny. You know who CM Punk is. You know who CM Punk is. He's your guy. He's your guy. Everybody, I'm not going to lie. Everybody was crying and cheering when he came back. I was excited to see him back. The first match was a little rough. But, I was excited to see him back. He came in and he did his thing. It was about CM Punk 24/7, and then it got old, and then he won the title, and then now he's out. But I feel like this should have been MJF versus Moxley. I mean, CM Punk. But all right, so you think MJF should go over against Moxley? Do you think he should go over clean? The Wyatt family should kill the Judgment Day. Yo. If they do this right, like, I'm excited for this. I know it's not gonna happen. But I'm excited for this. The club should destroy Judgment Day, and Finn should finally be with AJ Styles and the Good Brothers. I want to see it. I want to see the fucking Bullet Club. Like, the real people just come in and do it, man. Stop fucking around with it. Do it. You already talk. Like, come on, man. Just fucking do it. Just stop bullshit. Like, yo, for real. Like, everyone knows. Everyone knows. Even people that don't watch anything other than WWE know about the Bullet Club. Stop fucking around. Just do it already. Stop playing with our emotions and fucking do it already. I used to be a CM Punk fan, but now I hate him. Why do you hate him? Because of the press conference, or just because of the way, you know, he was in AEW? You didn't like his character or the way he wrestled in AEW? Because I mean, it's a different person than WWE. You're away from it for that long. You had to get your shit together. And, you know, he was more... Yeah, he was a different person in AEW than WWE. I don't know where I was going where he was more... I was going to say he was more like Ring of Honor type shit, but it wasn't even that. I feel like he was more of a remember this, remember that, than just, look, this is who I am. It was like, Edge is he's not a remember... Well, besides the Brood shit. How can we forget he was in the Brood? He was there for a whole 30 minutes. You know, no, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it was more of a novelty act than anything in AEW, which is sad because I wanted him to do better than that. You know, because we have the best in the world versus the new era and the new generation of wrestling. This is where wrestling's taking us. As much as you want to say it's not, this is where wrestling's taking us. Look at the landscape of WWE now. All the giants and all the big guys are in this little box in the corner, and everyone else is the new generation style of it, like Gargano, Ciampa, even the Miz. Like, they're not giants. They're not fucking gods amongst men and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff I heard about him, and yes, the AEW stuff, to me, CM Punk doesn't seem like a good guy. He should be fired. I can't believe I used to be his fan. He only cares about himself. Well, all right. So, Johnny, just playing devil's advocate here, right? He does have some merit on what he says. Like I said it before, was it the best timing in the world? Was it the best place in the world to say his shit? No. Because that's something you keep in private and you address the people you have the problem with face to face. You don't go on national TV, or you don't go on a press conference and start bashing people out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to address something, you'd be like, yo, I'm not here for that. Let's talk about the match. You know what I'm saying? Because he should have promoted the pay-per-view that we just saw. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, you can't fault him for defending himself. What's going on, Gigi? Gigi's in the building.
Hey!
What's going on?
Just been rearranging this room a bit. Yeah. Beep.
Nah, I hear you. I'm sitting here actually defending CM Punk a little bit. Yeah. You know, as a man.
Wait, stop.
No, listen.
What?
All right, so,
since when?
No.
Since
listen,
when you do these things? I am.
When you leave
I
me.
don't even have my Jameson on deck right now. I forgot that bitch in the kitchen.
When you leave me here to do this shit alone, I start going crazy. All right, Gigi, I got strung. I got fucking high strung. I'm starting to take the moral high road of this shit. I don't got nobody to combat me. No, but I'm just talking about like him actually defending himself from what other people were talking about in the press conference wasn't really wrong. It was the wrong time and place, but like him being able to be like, yo, fuck all y'all. It's not wrong.
It's not wrong. Okay, so it's like saying, oh man, it's like I can't even fucking put it into words. I'm still baffled at the fact that you're slightly defending him. Hi, Johnny. Wow, that I needed a Jameson.
Yeah.
It's not what was said, is how it was said.
Yes.
I think that's what the major problem of it all. And then obviously because he was on defense mode, the Bucks were on defense mode, everybody was on defense mode except for Tony Khan. No mentira, because Tony Khan was also in defense mode, as well as he was talking how he has so much more money than certain other people, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know why I put my Vince McMahon voice on for that, but I don't know. I'm still baffled. What? Sir, I know I just got on, but I shall be back because I need Jameson for this. I wasn't listening. I wasn't even prepared. I was prepared for my Razor Ramon shirt. Very nice, very cool, very bootleg fucking WrestleMania moment between Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels, because it's Razor Ramon's first birthday in heaven, and ironically is also unfortunately the death of Kevin Nash's son.
Yeah.
Tristan. That is the most ironic thing that I don't know how Kevin Nash can do it. It's the birthday of his best friend that passed away earlier this year. It's also the death. And we don't know the reasoning of the death. So at the end of the day, all prayers goes out to Kevin Nash and his family. You know, we love you. We hope that you are really, we understand you're not okay, but we wish you the best. Our deepest condolences to you and your family in these troubling times. CM Punk, though. I mean, his career in wrestling is dead. But that happened way long ago.
Yeah.
And officially, Ace Steel's career is also officially done with AEW, as he was one that got the boot.
He got future endeavored.
You know, they got future endeavored before his contract ended.
Yeah.
Yo, I just been seeing the memes and the teeth marks on his face. There's just like he got the gremlin teeth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that Jameson. I'll be back.
All right. See, as soon as she walked in, we stumped her. No, but yeah, Anthony, I don't think AEW really needs CM Punk, but they do need. They need the Young Bucks and Omega right now just to get these guys over, man. The Young Bucks is the tag team division in AEW right now. And when they started, they were doing shit, and they got over Private Party. Private Party was over, and then I don't know what the fuck they did with it. But Omega, he's the top guy. You saw what he did when he was the AEW champion. Like, come on now. I can't imagine what was going through Kevin Nash. I met him 4 weeks ago. He's a very good guy, but when I met him, he could not walk too good, but he's an amazing guy. Yeah, he had like 14 operations on his knees. His knees were fucked up, Kevin Nash's shit. And he's a big dude. People don't take in consideration. These big guys, their limbs don't really last that long, especially in sports.
I'm surprised that Paul White's limbs are still standing.
For real. I mean, but you see him, he's a little bow-legged too. His shit is going inside. But
oh my God, that touched my soul in so many ways. Jesus. I've been good. I haven't been drinking for a few days. Yeah, I had to think about that.
Wait, how many days was that ago?
Yeah.
Technically.
I've been good. I think since Saturday.
Okay.
I think I could be mistaken for Sunday as well. I didn't drink Monday. I remember that. I didn't drink Monday. One of these days. I don't know. Oh, okay. You take that bath with Cora J.
Yeah.
Johnny.
And you think I'm delusional?
I mean, you are.
It's true.
It doesn't.
It's true.
It doesn't. We're not skipping that.
Yeah.
We're not skipping that at all. You're still defending CM Punk. That's wild. I'm like,
I defended the
like
man.
I'm trying to distract myself with trying to figure out what artwork I'm actually gonna start putting up behind me and stuff. As you can see, I added one extra row. I just moved a couple stuff, you know. There's some of the stuff from Comic-Con. I forgot the prints that I bought at Comic-Con as well, which is dope as shit. So, like I said, CM Punk said things. Like you said, he said things at the wrong place at the wrong time. And granted, it was a lot of built up tension. To do it during a press conference is not the right way to do it.
Yeah.
That's just dumb. And then on top of that, it makes the company you work for look like shit, but it makes the company that does your cupcake look like the shit. Which I'm definitely gonna see if she delivers to New York. She's, you know, so for that final day of me at work, I'm like, hey, go fuck yourselves, and I'll have myself a cupcake, but not give anything anybody.
I hear you. Shit.
My happy place.
I see that. You came here looking for peace, and I brought you war. That's what
you sure did. You sure did. You sure did. I already had the hair up. I just gotta take off the earrings, put the Vaseline on.
Word.
We're good. Listen, I already got the blunt already. It was already lit up from earlier, so I'm taking it easy.
No, I hear
okay.
You. I hear you.
I got some pops missing right now. I'm reorganizing shit, man.
Hey, I hear you. So
I'm reorganizing shit, and then you hit me with the CM Punk shit. It's just I wasn't ready.
So to hit you with the questions that we were talking about today. All right, so these are the questions, right? So these guys, Johnny wants to see Roman Reigns lose the title. I asked who should take the title from him. If it should be two different people taking both the titles from him, like separately, or if it's both, like who should take the title and win, right? And if MJF should go over Moxley clean at Full Gear.
Yes to that last one. MJF should go clean over Moxley. But I mean, he plays up to the dollar, right? I would like to see MJF do it clean. Because like he said in his promos, that way nobody can say shit about him. No one can talk. Like, you can't touch somebody by saying, I'm going to beat you clean, and then you don't beat them clean. And then it's like, well, you just went back to your old ways. You don't know how to really win on your own because you got all this money to spend. You didn't earn nothing.
Yeah.
You just hit. MJF is your modern day $1 million man at this point. Without a Virgil. His Virgil is the firm.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's unintentionally the firm because it looks like he doesn't want to do anything with them.
Nothing. Not a damn thing. Now, who will be the one to overthrow Daddy? I mean, my tribal chief. I'm here. I'm here all the time, but not really. I want Bobby Lashley and I want Karrion Kross.
Okay, that's a name that hasn't been thrown out yet.
I would love Bray Wyatt to be a champion. Do I believe that he needs the championship belt? No, I don't believe that Bray Wyatt needs the championship belt. I think the championship belt needs him. There's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference, folks. Some people just hold the title to hold the title, to hold it in place for whatever reasons. And some people, like, they make that championship worth something. And Bray Wyatt is one of those characters that will make that championship worth something. Will Bobby Lashley make it worth something? He can try, but they won't book him that way.
No, they won't.
Now, this booking between Brock and Bobby, let's go. Does it need to be for the championship? Fuck no. Absolutely not.
Right.
I do not want Brock Lesnar as my champion. He can be a champion of other sorts, the main champion, the universal champion, the undisputed champion, whatever fucking main champion that Roman Reigns has on his waist and on his shoulder, Brock Lesnar does not need. There's people out there in WWE that do not need a championship belt to stand on their own. Brock Lesnar is one of them. Believe it or not, Bobby Lashley is one of them.
Yeah.
But we want to show Bobby Lashley more respect and more that he's worth something by putting a championship belt around him, right? Because that's what it seems like. It's like he's only relevant when he has the championship belt. He's one of those people that needs the belt to not to say to keep him relevant, but to keep him on our TVs.
Yeah. It's almost like he's not in a major storyline unless he got a title on him of some form of fashion.
Right. Now we're gonna also get the Battle of the Giants. Looks like. Right.
That's something that I think Kenny wants to see.
I don't mind. I don't mind it at all. But how fast can both of them move together in the ring?
I want to see some car crashes that have more grace than them. I'm telling you.
We're going to. There's just a lot. I wish I had a fucking notebook right now. It'd be like, this is the shit that's going down. Oh my heavens. Shit. Let's just focus on my daddy. I mean, my tribal chief. My tribal daddy. And we're gonna call him that from now on.
You ever heard of tribal tattoos? Now there's tribal daddies.
Now the tribal daddies. Miss Hewlins has her war with Warlow, and I have my tribal zaddy.
There you go. That's it.
Keith Lee back, man. You know what? It's just that you can put Keith Lee with anybody. I don't feel like his time in AEW is just over yet. I want to see Keith Lee. Man, I want to see Keith Lee go up against fucking Powerhouse Hobbs. I want to see Keith Lee versus Swerve because we're eventually getting there, right? Yep. I want to see that happen. I want Keith Lee to go up against Samoa Joe.
Yeah, it's a match. That is a match and a half. I want to see Keith Lee and Warlow.
Yeah. Keith Lee and Warlow, Keith Lee and Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
And I want them to go for the ROH title. I want it to be for the ROH title because I believe that Keith Lee belongs in ROH, but not underneath Tony Khan's doing because he ain't doing shit.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not doing shit.
He went a whole 10 minutes with Cora Jade, so we got to give it up to him.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Hey man, give it up to him.
That's why I started choking.
Yo, the minute you stopped talking and looked at the screen, I knew exactly what you was looking at, and I was like, let's just go. He went a whole 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah. Wait. Just for Lay. Yeah.
Shit.
Oh man.
No, but yeah. In all honesty, I could have seen Tony Khan going, we got Ring of Honor, so we're gonna have a segment of Ring of Honor. Like the first hour of Dynamite is Ring of Honor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And why can't we split it? Why can't we have 1 hour on Dynamite since it's a 2-hour show, and then half an hour of it on Rampage?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you can't squeeze one match? And that's the thing. This is my thing. Rampage is great and it's getting better. However, to showcase more of this other brand that you purchased, kind of selling them on smoke and mirrors at this moment, why not dedicate part of that to your main show, which is Dynamite?
Yeah.
We're not getting enough of that. We are getting it more on Rampage, but we're not getting that on the main show. Why?
Yeah, and the only part of ROH we're getting is Jericho, and he's not even ROH. You know, this is
Jericho.
This is a guy that he bought too much ice cream and didn't have a chance to taste all of it before it melted. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're seeing a lot of melted ice cream. Like, oh shit, we're gonna get cucumber, fucking orange blast. What does that taste like? Yeah, the ice cream went bad. We can't really show you that. Wait, what? Like, what happened? Like, we were so excited that there were more than 32 flavors. And we're still getting vanilla. Like, can we stop getting vanilla?
The thing is that I guess because Jericho is such a household name, that's why you're trying to get more visual on it, you know?
Yeah.
Because anybody could be an ROH champion. Dalton Castle, you just went up against him on Wednesday. But unless you watched ROH, unless you were invested into it, even in the characters, from time to time, here and there, you might not have been an avid watcher or supporter, you know, just because it's either wasn't in your reach, you didn't have it on the channel, you couldn't find it online, whatever the fucking case may be. You still know something of it. And you know that a lot of today's stars, your Seth Rollins, your Jon Moxleys, Hardy Boys, Young Bucks, like y'all had so many. And to not elevate that is, it just shows like a lack of respect, honestly.
Yeah. It's true.
Hey, man.
I
just looked up.
It's true though, because you could have even had like an internet show. Like, take out Dark Vengeance. What is like? Oh, you don't even need to take out one of those. You could have ROH have like a YouTube fucking show, and then when there's a title
you're talking about Dark or
Evolution or
Evolution. Revolution or some shit like that.
Yeah, do something like that with ROH. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will watch it.
Elevation.
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
and when you have like a world title or something that means, you know, something that means of importance to the show, then throw it on the pay-per-views. They have 18 matches already on the pay-per-views. You could throw in a fucking Ring of Honor championship match. You know what I'm saying?
Word. The next time y'all bring it to Queens, can we have at least one whole ROH like takeover type style? Because it's getting up to a point where we're gonna need an ROH takeover for them to actually be like, hey, guess what, assholes? We're here.
We do exist.
We exist. And you ain't got shit on us. Like,
Yeah. Like,
come on now. I don't believe for one fact that Warlow doesn't want to go up against Samoa Joe.
Seriously.
I think that would be great to have. I'm tired of good fucking Samoa Joe. I want my asshole back.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't need to be a heel. He just, nobody likes the guy, but everybody else does.
Yeah.
That's Joe.
So,
oh man.
Anthony wants to know, what tag team in AEW can you see, or do you want to come to WWE? At this point, I can't give you a tag team because our FTR already was there. They don't respect the tag team titles or that division enough for me to even be like the Lucha Bros, which is my favorite tag team in AEW. I don't even want to see them get wasted in WWE.
No, definitely not. Let the Lucha Bros stay where they're at. They excel more in AEW than WWE would. The way, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Because we're stuck in the mindset of how it used to be compared to what it could potentially be now. Let's not really put that in there yet. Not just yet. Some things take some time. And Legado de Fantasma is back.
Yeah.
And they're on the main roster with Zelina Vega. And that looks very fucking promising. He did excellent work. They did excellent work in NXT. To see it on with Hit Row, that's going to be good. Because they had a good feud back in NXT. It's just that Zelina Vega wasn't part of that.
Yeah. And Zelina Vega is definitely a welcome addition because she can make anybody better. You know. But all right, so here goes a little thing. So all right, so I'm gonna run a little storyline by you, and I want to see if you guys dig it. Ray.
Hold on.
All right, yeah. She's like, let me get prepared. So Ray.
Word.
Ray and Dominic's feud starts to build up again. He's back on Raw, whatever the case may be, and now Dominic starts going after the Mexican culture, the lucha libre style culture, to get underneath his father's skin because he knows that he loves that, right? And then they push him to the point where it's like, all right, bro, you done disrespected me enough. Now I gotta teach you a lesson. But the Judgment Day's there, so they prevent him, and he turns like filthy animals Ray and brings in the Lucha Brothers, and it's the Lucha Brothers and Ray versus Judgment Day. What you think about that? If you're gonna bring the Lucha Bros into the WWE,
I don't know. I mean, it sounds cool. Don't get me wrong. Sounds dope. I like it. I don't know if I want to see them with Rey Mysterio. I don't know.
A bad Rey Mysterio.
A bad
a heel Rey Mysterio.
I don't know if it's too late for that. He's too wholesome at this point in his career. I don't see it. But then again, I would love nothing more, honestly, for the respect of the Lucha Brothers, the same way or very similar to how the Hardy Boys came out during WrestleMania. And there's no other tag team that will pop like that during any WrestleMania. That was the biggest pop. Anything else is just secondary because it is kind of a copycat move, but it is something that is unexpected. Nowadays, if we find out that the Lucha Brothers are done with AEW, there's no doubt in my mind that Triple H will pick them up.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
He would have to be very stupid.
Oh my God. And imagine how Penta Oscuro would be under the money of the fucking WWE. Shit.
Yeah.
That would be epic.
And the production.
But I have to see them come in by themselves as opposed to riding with someone. I would rather just see, but I guess I don't. In all honesty, the Young Bucks are most likely to go to WWE first.
Yeah,
if the money's there.
I can see that, and with Cody being there, you know. But
that's what I'm saying.
The Lucha Bros would need someone because they don't speak English like that, and I don't want to see them turn into Oscar. You know what I'm saying?
That would be a team where Zelina Vega, she doesn't, you know, if shit don't work out, she out and she gonna find herself a new tag team.
Yeah.
Bring somebody that's not another male. Bring another female. It would be dope if they fucking bring the Madrina with them. And go against fucking, but the time frame that fraction would be already done.
Yeah.
Because this ain't gonna last that long. Raquel Gonzalez should have kept her original NXT gimmick. We're getting there. She's still smiling and waving. Yeah. Raquel Gonzalez is still smiling and waving, but you know, it's all right. We have enough heels. Natty's like Natty's like the big show for the women's division. She's turning heel and face every other week.
Yeah, but you know, the SmackDown's women's division right now is in shambles. So Raquel Gonzalez or Raquel Rodriguez or Raquel Santiago, whichever name they want to give her, it's not gonna hurt her if she's Rocky Maivia right now. Because in all honesty, SmackDown doesn't know they have other than Ronda Rousey in the fucking division. So. And that's another one that I think needs to shut the fuck up. Like, you know, everyone here knows me. I'm all for people speaking this shit. But Ronda needs to shut the fuck up about this. Take the woman's name out of the woman's title and she thinks this and that and all this other shit. Like, your opinion does not matter. I don't know why people are posting up her opinion. Like, it means something. But it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. You didn't learn how to wrestle, but you're gonna sit here and book shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, dude. Sorry.
It's the women's title. It's what's so like degrading about calling it it's not degrading, and it's not trying to be like this is not I'm thinking about Finn Balor. Remember when he went the whole rainbow shit and it's like it's for everybody. There shouldn't be even like a fucking name. It's like no, it doesn't fucking matter. This is always how it's been. Like okay, like it's the men's don't call it. Yeah, it's a whole different thing. This is how we've been. It's the women's title. I am the women's champion.
Yeah.
Yes.
OJ Simpson, we started speaking about women, and OJ Simpson jumps in this motherfucker. We did it, baby. We did it. Yo, Cruz, we got OJ. We got the juice in the building. We got the fucking juice in the building, baby. What up, Cruz? Oh, shit. I never thought I'd get OJ in the building, man. Yo, listen, the glove didn't fit. The glove didn't fit.
It happened. Damn.
Fucking OJ. No, but yeah, I agree with you. the champions in the women's division of the WWE. You know, like what would you call it? You know? Yo, Matt, I don't think you need to hide your Broncos. I think you need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your gloves, hide your knives.
Thinking about the car.
You know what I'm saying? That Bronco was fine.
About the car. Where are your priorities?
Yo, we had a moment with Leon the King over here. OJ Simpson, what up, killer? I like that one. I like that one. That was a good one. No, but yeah, like,
oh man,
what else would you see? This is why I get mad. Is like you say shit, but don't give an alternative. You know what I'm saying? Like if I were to be like, yo, Dominic needs to stop doing this shit. Why don't you do this? At least it's an alternative. It's a good idea, bad idea. She's just like, take the names off. So what are you gonna call these championships? You can't call it the WWE title. You already got that. You want to go back to the Divas champion?
God no. God no. Please no. That champion, that Divas champion, no thank you. The worst fucking belt that they possibly made.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, even
and it's sad. I'm looking at the fucking toy version that's like just hanging on my wall that I gotta take that shit down. That's been there for God knows how long. So I'm consistently reminded how terrible this belt looked.
So OJ Simpson wants to take you out on a date.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, she's more of an apple juice. She's more of an apple juice guy, girl. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like even in the UFC, when Ronda Rousey was the bantamweight champion, she was the bantamweight champion of the women's division.
I think that's what she wants to say. Because this the thing is, even if you say I'm the WWE champion of the women's division, you still put in the word women.
Yeah. So you would be the women's champion.
Because you can't be the WWE champion.
Yeah.
That's a tribal daddy right now. And he's the universal one. So you really fucked. You ain't got none of those.
Yeah. And you know, and not for nothing. I don't know where she's going with this because in this era of wrestling, the women are more equal to the men than they've ever been. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why where this women's championship is coming from her. You know, it's not like if it was the Divas title, I get it, because that you know that could be degrading or whatever the case may be. But unless you're gonna start bringing the fucking shiz dads, the him shims, the bims, and all those other pronouns into this shit, I don't know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like the non-binaries, like you know, like are they gonna be the non-binary champion or something? I don't know. I don't know what she wants from this.
But the thing is that why would you want to put a like? Man, I guess you know, and that's the thing. That's what they want. That is kind of more or less the way she's trying to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this is what's wrong. From the beginning of time, before Ronda Rousey was even fucking born, okay?
Yes, yeah.
It has called the Women's Championship.
Yeah.
And just to say I'm the women's champion for women who love pro wrestling, and I'm not to say she doesn't love pro wrestling, but let's just say your Flairs, your Beckys, your Sashas, your Britt Bakers, you know, Trish Stratus, Lita,
Sensational Sherry's.
Come on. The Miss Elizabeth, even though she was her queen herself, Queen Elizabeth.
Nope.
And then you also have your Maria Kanellis as well. There's just so many women from different eras to not feel good to say I'm the women's champion. Like there's just so much meaning behind it, and for one woman who is I'm not even fucking Kelly. Yo, I can't even recognize her right now.
Yeah.
Dude. I can't even fucking recognize her at all. I was like, that's Kelly. But there's just so many different women that have paved the wave. And not to say it, it's just it feels like you're taking away more from it than adding on to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Why take away everything of us has been taken away from us? All right, can we not try to take away this? Give us more. Add more to this. She's just right now. Ronda Rousey is holding that title for Charlotte Flair, and that's it. Ronda Rousey, she's a champion, but she's just a title holder until Flair comes back.
And I can
see
that.
I want to see that. I don't want to see that because I've seen this before.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have Charlotte as my champion than Ronda Rousey.
Charlotte Flair is the only person that can get Ronda Rousey over as a babyface. No one can get Ronda as a babyface over. No one.
And you know what's wild?
Except Charlotte Flair.
You want to know what's crazy about it? At this point, Charlotte can play the heel, and the fans are gonna fucking love it, and they're still gonna boo the shit out of Ronda Rousey.
Yep.
Where, in all honesty, not to say that it makes Charlotte a baby face, but she's like, these people are more behind me than they will ever be behind you.
Yeah.
I'm a Flair.
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
Yeah, because I'm sorry to say this, man, because I've never spoken to Ronda, so I don't know her actual lover. Like, when somebody really loves something, when you speak to them about it, like, all right, this is real, and then you can tell when somebody's faking it. But I'm starting to feel like we're perceiving her as fake in this wrestling industry. Like, Ken Shamrock went all in. That no one in their right mind would say Ken Shamrock was a fake wrestler. But Ronda, it's like, you do know that this is all supposed to be like a story. So if we don't like you, then it's okay. Like, she took it personal when she's supposed to be the face and people booed her. Like, honey, don't throw a hissy fit. At least something's happening. You take it and run. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you want to start changing shit. Like, first off, you have to have respect for the history of this business. Like, whatever Moolah did, that, speculation or whatever, she was the longest reigning women's champion, right? You had Wendy Richter.
The controversy behind that woman.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
You had Wendy Richter and Sensational Sherry and Luna Vachon and all these other women that back in the day, you didn't have women's wrestling. And these women were actual wrestlers. They weren't up there showing their ass and their tits and all this other shit, having pillow fights and bikini contests and all that other stuff. Like, even though
except for Luna Vachon, even though she hated it.
Yeah, but I mean, she was around long enough to get into. Yeah.
Yeah, she was long enough. She was like, I fucking hate this shit.
Yeah, but
it's not wrestling.
They were real wrestlers, and then it transferred into models, and then that's when it almost was like the WWE realized, all right, these women we have in the ring doing whatever the fuck they're doing aren't wrestlers. So let's not make this the women's championship. Let's make it the Divas championship because there's a bunch of divas here. And then they got better and they were like, all right, now they've earned the right to be the WWE women's champion. There's lineage there. There's some shit that there's history there that you need to respect. Like, I don't see the point.
Like, make history happen the way Sasha and Bianca Belair did. Make moments like that. Yeah. You don't have moments. That's the thing with Ronda. She doesn't have moments. She's like, oh shit, okay. But there's no real moment.
Yeah. There isn't.
It doesn't. There's no raw emotion. It's just like this front. And it's like, okay.
Yeah. And
there's nothing to hold on to.
Yeah. And I curse like a sailor. Everyone knows this. And I'm sitting here going, all right, Ronda, stop saying the word bitch. It's almost like you're not saying it no more. Somebody made a sample of you and it's just like bitch, bitch, bitch. bitch, 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 bitch. Like, okay, we get the point. She's a bitch. Stop, please, please stop. Enough. Like, please. It's like, what the fuck, son? Like, Jesus Christ.
Son of a bitch.
Right? Right? It's like, fuck, man. You called her a bitch more than you actually wrestled her. It's like, Rhonda, you do know you're not a black girl fighting in the street, right? It's a bitch, 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 bitch. Like, come on, son. The fuck, man? Relax. Take it easy. You know, learn something first. Shit. And maybe she's saying it because Jade is the TBS champion. Chris Watts, what's going on, Chris Watts? And they don't call it the women's TBS champion. But here's the thing, though. There is no men's TBS champion, so you don't need to distinguish who's what. But the world champion for the women is the AEW women's champion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I wanted to get your opinion on it because, you know, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a woman. So I don't know how I would, you know, how it goes in the women's circle. So Gigi would have better insight for me.
Take this as a compliment, though. Your tits are bigger than mine. No,
hey, this is all muscle, all right? The camera adds about 25 pounds.
Oh, shit. TBS champion. Where are we going again with
I don't
this?
know. I don't know, but I need a bazinga fucking button.
Oh man. Well, okay. Explain to me this again. What do we
get out of
my moment? And I completely like, huh? What? What just happened?
Yeah. Well, I was saying maybe she's saying that because Jade is the TBS champion and not the women's TBS champion. But
but that's a network thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's a network thing. Okay, because they don't call it the men's TNT champion. All right, it's a network thing.
Yeah.
What do you want? A Fox championship? I want to be the Fox champion. What?
That sounds stupid. Yeah.
TNT. It's TNT. TBS. They're just abbreviations. Fox is just Fox.
Yeah, it's not that.
It's not FOX. It's not the FOX champion.
Yeah, right.
Like, they don't call themselves the FOX.
Word. Maybe she wants to be the BITCH champion, you know?
Oh, man. Yo, I can't. She just needs to go away. I need her contract to end, and I need for Triple H to not renew it, even though he's still going to renew it.
So what's the deal with Chris Watts? Why does Johnny want him out of the chat? Is this OJ Simpson just made a new profile? Chris, does your first name start with an O? I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yo, what's good, Dream?
Yeah, what up,
what's
Dream?
Good?
Let's get some normalcy in here, Dream. What's going on, man? What up, player?
Normalcy.
Yes.
Oh shit. You know what? You asked me a question about who can I see the champion. We spoke about Bobby. We didn't speak about Karrion Kross.
Yes, this is true.
You know, the Bray Wyatt is a whole nother thing. Man, some good work Karrion Kross is doing.
I just don't like he's doing it with Drew McIntyre.
Because you have to start with a giant. Right now, you can't put him with the tribal chief. It's an eye opener, yeah. But right now, and then on top of that, you have the Bray Wyatt. So there's just a lot. But wait. No, Karrion Kross is on Raw.
Yeah.
The car accident. Yeah. You're just gonna have to go through Drew McIntyre, just because they're not ready to write two different stories with Roman Reigns. You don't have a story on Raw, really. Your story right now is on SmackDown. Because Roman really belongs to SmackDown.
Yeah. That was another thing I mentioned. Is like, you have a champion that's exclusively on SmackDown but represents both brands.
Mm-hmm. So let this bullshit be over, because right now Roman is only focused on one story. So once he's done with this story, he's gonna end up going to a story on Raw.
Yeah.
But like, we can do all these sneak attacks and everything like that, but for an actual match for the title, they won't have Roman like fight like in 2 nights, twice in 1 night. Excuse me.
Yeah. I was saying,
would be though pretty cool.
Would you have Roman fight night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania, defending 1 title each? Because Matt was saying defend both titles against Cody on night 1 and then The Rock on night 2.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe if you're a double champion, you have 1 main event. You can be in the mid or like the second to last match. Or you can be the first one to get in, so you can be the first one to get out.
Yeah.
You end with him, you start with him. Now, depending on how he might feel the next day and whatever, they might have to push it. But for WrestleMania, 1 main event will always be for the men's, and is looking like 1 main event could be just for the women. We could be heading in straight that route.
I don't
that's
mind.
What it's looking like.
I don't mind that if you're gonna have strong matches for the women and strong matches for the men. Let's not get it twisted. Men have shitty matches also. You know what I'm saying? But can you see a feud between Judgment Day and Bloodline?
Oh, for sure.
Once they kick Dominic out, I can see it. You know what I propose?
Dominic needs to learn, and the best way to fucking learn is to put Solo Sikoa on his ass, because his ass needs to get beat by Solo, like super kick, boom, Samoan drop that nigga. It has to be him.
Yeah.
Because it has to be the hungry nigga that came from NXT, that got the right training in NXT, did not fucking just, I'm on the main roster because of family. Like, nah.
Yeah,
Dominic should have started at NXT. He didn't start on NXT. He started on the main roster. They just threw that nigga into the fucking cage of wolves. They didn't give a shit. They gave this nigga no chance. He actually has a little bit of a chance with Judgment Day, and the best way to teach Dominic is for him to get his ass beat by Solo Sikoa. Fuck that shit. Yes, Dominic needs to be there. And there needs to be at least 1 female to handle Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Fuck that. You got Sammy. Sami Zayn is great for Rhea Ripley just to fuck him up. But also, somehow, get out of the way where she takes a hit by probably one of the members of a team. So, you know what I'm saying?
So, all right, so here's 2 things, because you just said a female for the Bloodline, and I'm thinking Tamina Snuka. But she would have to come back like a monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has to be, she can't be no joke.
No errors.
Yeah, she can't be no 24/7 joke. Well, I said earlier, I kind of want to see fucking Finn Balor join AJ Styles and the Good Brothers and just give us the fucking club, bro. Give us the fucking club. Stop teasing the shit. Stop teasing it. Stop fucking with me, man. Stop, respect me, bro. Stop teasing the shit already. You could put Rhea Ripley with them. I love Rhea Ripley in them.
That would be great, because a great story would be where there's this rift within the fucking Judgment Day, where it feels like Dominic is, moving funny, but it's really Finn that's moving funny.
Yeah.
And Finn is just like a little Muppet and master, like boop, boop, boop. And then actually have the club. Now, if we have a 4-member club, that'll be like the first in a long fucking time. Like, Evolution.
Yeah. That was the last one, right?
of 4 men. Yeah, I would say so. It's always been trios lately,
Yeah.
but not 4. 4 active at that. And not to take anything away from where's Zelina Vega, but she's a female within a male faction as well, you know?
Yeah.
But like to have all 4 guys. If we had all 4 horsewomen on the same fucking page, that would be a great stable for the women's division, but they'll kill fucking everybody because there's nothing else to build.
Yeah. It's not like this. Well, if the women in NXT were ready to come up, then I can see the 4 horsewomen be like a evolution type shit, or not evolution type shit, but just be that faction, and then the women from NXT come up. It's like the new generation, you know, going after the old, and I think that'd be kind of dope. But also, you can also put them against like fucking Raquel Rodriguez, and maybe even like a Rhea Ripley and all. You know what I'm saying? There's some people, but the thing is, they don't use the women enough that much. It's just gonna be, oh look, here goes another 3-on-3.
You know what? That's true. The Bloodline does have 5 active wrestlers.
Wait a minute.
That is very true.
4.5, Dream, because Roman isn't active all the time. Roman picks and chooses. He wrestles once every 3 months.
No, it doesn't.
He's not active.
But still, they weren't always active either. You know, some people eventually had to take a week off or 2.
Yeah, but that's not 4.
True,
that's not 4 though. We're specifically talking about 4. See, there's 5 of them. Talking about 4, Dream. Stop coming in with your semantics.
This is the most famous number.
That's right.
After this number comes this number with this guy. All right,
No,
and you know who I'm talking about. All right.
Thanks, Lay. Save the conversation, Lay's in the building.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Let's sit, baby.
Yes. Yes.
Lay is in the building. Now he's coming straight for Johnny. I know this.
Right. We the one. We the
Ones.
That's right. Coming straight for Johnny.
Oh shit. Yo, Lay saw that in the comment. He was like, nah, I gotta jump on real quick.
I gotta say 2 things. 1, we the ones. We the ones. 2, I look damn good in this blue though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I like the blue that fits the frame.
It does.
Yes, right. See the abs and everything come through with that.
Hey.
Yeah.
I feel good.
You're looking
Mimi
good.
agrees, by the way. Mimi agrees. Like it looks good on me, so I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
The gray may be the next color for me to make it, the fall ensemble. It might be it.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know what it kind of makes you look like, Lay? It looks like you're going for the win. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always going for the
It does look like you're going for the win.
For we win because we are the. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's right. That's
It
it.
all comes together. Well, Roman is part-time and Sammy is honorary, so together they make no. Dream, I'm gonna come on here like for a moment and tell you straight up, bro. Listen, no. Realize, you know, a lot about it is that Sammy comes on, and this. I remember when I told you that wrestling fans are fickle.
Yes.
A half and half does make one, though.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, folks.
I'm sorry.
Remember who started this party?
I'm gonna just drink my Jameson. It's just math. It's just math.
Steve's fucking with Lay's collection.
Right?
Steve's fucking with Lay's connection. Steve's like, don't kill Johnny. Because you saw what Johnny wrote in the chat, Lay? Did you see that?
I saw it.
Oh, man.
Completely mad. That shit made me cry. That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Woo. We're back, folks. For the win. On Wrestling with Knuckleheads. Because
Yes.
this is what we do Thursday nights. Motherfuckers!
That's right. Yo, Lay, what are your thoughts? What is your? So anyway, I looked him up. Johnny actually had a. Chris Watts is a he killed his wife.
Wait, what?
He killed his pregnant wife and family and all other shit. So that profile is a profile of a murderer. Like we had O.J. Simpson in the building, also. So it's some douche, playing as Chris Watts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what do you think of Ronda Rousey talking about she doesn't want the women's championship to be called women's anymore? Take the women's shit out of the name.
So what you want it to be called? Just championship? Realistic championship? I don't. Now here's my thing: is if you're gonna make a bold statement like that, have answer for it. Yeah, like it's like I don't want it to be called this. So what do you want to be called? And like I tell you, I don't want no longer to the Intercontinental Championship to be called the Intercontinental Championship. All right. So what's the opposite of that? What is your change of it?
They don't have that. She don't got that.
None. Then shut your fucking mouth. Then shut your fucking mouth and walk away.
Yeah.
There's no point to that shit. If it's like there's a problem. I want it to get fixed. How should we fix it? I have no idea. Then why bring it up?
Yeah. No, that's exactly what it is. And we got a special guest show in the house. He said Lay loves Edge. Oh shit. Yo, they going after you today.
Just doing a show. I met you in person, bro. Let's not do this, man. You know how this is gonna end, bro. I've met you, bro. It's not gonna end well, bro. You will never deliver anything in your life, baby. Don't do that, bro.
I'm fucking weak.
Now I got this shirt on. Everything is for the win. For the win is called to the death. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
I don't want to make nobody. I don't want to make no lovely lady a widower. She'll watch your mouth, okay, and keep my name out your mouth. Shit, go out. Anyway, what I'm saying is, if you're gonna have a problem, have a solution to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all the time we have a problem for certain bookings, and we say a certain way to fix the bookings, right?
Yeah.
We do that all the time, right?
Yep.
Same thing with comic books. Oh, don't end it this way. Oh, do this or the shows. Have a solution.
Seriously.
Don't just come out to your face like, yo, I'm not a fan of this.
Word.
Okay. If I were a reporter goes, so what's your solution? Call it what? I don't know. Then shut your fucking mouth.
Word. Oh shit, we got the guy himself. We got the
y'all weren't gonna get away without me showing up.
Uh-oh.
Better late than never.
For real.
Always.
I thought I was gonna have to make this shit up myself. Like, fuck it. We gonna have a street match at Welcome to the Bronx.
I mean, listen, toe tags. If you want to step in the Bronx, we could make that happen.
Hey, yo. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't back. Don't threaten me with a good time. You feel me? Shit.
I'm not saying I would step in the ring with you, but I would a competent opponent for you. Who knows? Maybe Awesome has to pull double duty.
On
November 4th.
You never know. I mean,
I don't know. Maybe Chris Barton or the gifted one Yaya, whichever one doesn't win, and have a little aggression to take out on somebody
He got
else.
a couple people.
Yeah, for real. He got a couple people.
He knows a couple people.
Yo,
He knows he looks like he got a couple people just for you, Toe.
Do we have to
Just
have
for
the
you.
chancleta versus the extension cord? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Only if Gigi is the special guest referee.
The Gigi's the special guest referee. Then I can't win.
I'm down for this. I'm down being that special guest ref, though.
Gigi got some built-up frustration against me.
I'm just saying, with all due respect,
Gigi's the special guest.
I might have to tag team with Toad and make it fair, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because one knucklehead isn't good.
Literally one requirement. If Gigi's gonna be the special guest ref, she's got to be Robinson WrestleMania run.
I mean, it's only fair that I'm wearing a WrestleMania shirt. I mean, the idea is just right here.
Word.
She's got to do that the most iconic WrestleMania run. Charles Robinson running down to the ring.
Hold up. Espérate. I don't know if I can do all that now, all right? I mean...
Yeah, yo, do you have about 300 feet for Gigi to run down? The hair flapping around.
Chill. I don't want to sweat the blue out. All right, it wasn't looking good in the summer with that shit. I don't want to repeat. Okay.
Word.
The way it sounds, though, like you have to do the Nick Patrick run.
Oh.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I like.
Well, why is there running involved? What?
Hey, if they're gonna win,
I like skipping. Can I skip? I'll be an AJ Lee skipper, and I can even do that little page thingamajiggy, you know, with a little extra oomph to it, you know, like I'm listening to freestyle music or something like that, you know.
Yeah. Just screaming at this is my house.
There's a body that was born and raised in Brooklyn. You know, we got a little extra soul in us, bro. Like running though, that's not our shit unless we run into the train.
Yeah.
And it's like 1 minute doors closing type shit. That's the only time you see me running.
If you got cops chasing after her, then maybe we could get a Nick Patrick run or something.
Listen here, sir. I've done good for the last 20 plus years. Okay, go fuck yourself.
No, shit. Listen, you want to make me run? There's got to be some cops behind me. You feel me?
Oh, no, forget about it.
Shit.
There are only three things in the history that will make a New York child or a New York person run fast. When you're walking down the street and you hear the random boop boop right behind you.
Yep.
Right, then you just right in the dust. Secondly, when you walking up the stairs and you hear your train either pulling in or you hear clear the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
You run fast you've ever run in your life. And the third thing, and this is reserved strictly for us people of color. Damn well you've gone past the corner that your mother told you not to go past, and you hear her voice. You are moving like at that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
As an addendum to that, as the only other thing that'll make you move really, really fast is when your mother told you to wash the dishes while she went, and you hear the key in the door and you didn't start yet.
Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that hustle muscle comes through. Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, seriously.
He has said no lies right now. He said he's 100% accurate.
Yo, on my block, we had a church, and my mom like, you can't go past the church. And I'll be up on the end of the block. I just, I'm like, fuck. I was at the edge. I was at the edge. Why you breathing heavy? You got me scared. I'm scared. What you want me? We was dancing. You know, I mean, I stepped over the edge of the church, but I was there. It's like, I seen you on the corner. That wasn't me. We all looking like
you were dancing with Jesus in that moment.
Yeah, for real. I was dancing around the subject.
You were seconds away from making an appearance in the upper room.
Yo, for real. For real shit.
You know, you and Rey Mysterio would have had something in Crossroads.
Shit.
Listen, I'm say this right now. I said days ago to somebody else, but like, I just want to know who is pissed off because they're gonna kill this. They're gonna kill the old man Ray.
Yeah, Walter. Gunther.
Old man Ray is gonna die.
Yo, Ray's gonna die.
Ray is going... And the saddest part about that is this: he could have avoided this death by doing one very simple thing: beat the shit out of him. If he simply would have done like every other Latin parent and beat, we wouldn't be having this problem right now.
Absolutely no, yeah.
I would not be queuing up for Rey Mysterio's next match.
You'll be preparing for his wake.
Everybody.
Shit.
You're preparing for Dominic to be in NXT because his father whooped his ass enough to get demoted.
Shit.
I'm just saying.
No, I hate
your father whooped your ass bad enough. He goes, yo, I got to go down to the leagues to get my stock up. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen. What was it? The 25? I think it was a 30-year, 25-year anniversary Raw, whatever. What needed to happen was somebody walk into the locker room and like, you do it or I'ma do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Absolutely. That's a good angle. Yeah, like, yo, either you do it or I do it, bro. I will whoop that ass any day, bro.
I'm just saying though, Dominic's biological father, Eddie Guerrero, would have whooped that ass already.
Yeah. Eddie beat the shit out of Chavo just because.
Right. God rest his soul. Eddie looking down like, I would have whooped your ass 10 times.
For real, we almost seen Eddie beat the shit out of Vicky because she ain't come down in time. Where the fuck is Vicky? Where the fuck is Vicky? Shit.
No, he literally said, yo, where's Vicky? Where's Vicky?
Yeah. Shit. Bring in Chavo.
Women always running late. I'm just saying. All right.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Chavo for a one-off match.
This is word. The only one that would have been worse is if Show was doing it. Like if me and Matt had a match and we need a show to run in, I would have had to tell him it's on Thursday, Show. The match is on Thursday, not Friday, so he can get there around time. Because fucking Show be late.
Because Show is too busy. Somebody who looked just a little bit like Bruce Leroy. Show who the master.
Word. That's probably what he's doing. He's just walking. Ooh, the master.
Yo, Show enough out here walking through Harlem, telling motherfuckers to
word. I can see his ass doing that shit too. He won't know none of the lines of the movie.
I'm just saying though, if Show Enough has not dressed up as Show Enough for Halloween at once in his life, he is just missable opportunity.
True. It's true.
Yeah. Now, the trick is, Show, do you know what Show Enough looked like? That's the question. You know what I'm saying?
That's a mystery. That's a Scooby-Doo mystery.
Yeah. Because in the documentary, I'm going to tell a story on how he got his name Show Enough. And y'all ain't going to like it.
And then the Dark Side of the Ring is going to come out.
For real. It's going to be worse than when Ric Flair was giving the fucking helicopter dick to the stewardess.
Gigi's got a meme for that.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Gigi's got a meme. That's gonna be the breaking meme on Friday. Like the face I make was dick.
Oh shit.
When the helicopter starts swinging. Shit. But
that shit was funny.
I can't wait for the territory stories. That should be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Memphis one was really
Territory's
good.
outlandish, from what I'm understanding.
The Memphis one, I've watched it on YouTube.
Did they started already?
Did I? So I saw one episode on YouTube.
Okay. I gotta check that shit out.
So I saw one. It was Jeff Jarrett, Jerry Jarrett, Jerry Lawler, basically all the old white men they could find.
Yeah. All named Jeff.
Jerry Lawler got big too. Y'all seen that photo circulating?
Who?
Jerry Lawler looking round.
A word? Damn.
Oh yeah. There's a photo that's like kind of circulating right now of him getting in the ring. He is looking like the Burger King.
Wow.
Who's that?
Jerry Lawler.
Jerry Lawler.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the man's 9,000 years old with a 25-year-old girlfriend
And a bad heart.
and a bad heart.
Yeah.
Yo, actually, I'm gonna see if I can find that. Because that shit had me laughing. I was like, coño, he's big.
Yeah,
he's
for real.
round.
Well, listen up. Here's what I'm gonna say. About to die, but I had to come on before all this went down. Right? Next week, I will be giving the knuckleheads the fully asked for and fully deserved. Next week, I will have my schedule for the knuckleheads and only the knuckleheads. But in 2 weeks' time, we gonna have at Welcome to the Bronx. We are wrestling's big homecoming show. Can't wait! I can't wait to have y'all in the building for all of this. It's gonna be an incredible, and we will talk all about it, uncensored, unfiltered, right here on the Knuckleheads.
Word. And Matt Austin would also be here next week. So the both y'all, yeah, we gonna have. It's gonna be some crazy shit. Definitely.
It's gonna be a great show. We can't fucking wait.
9 matches. Darius Carter versus Rob Killjoy. Literally going to be a battle for the soul of We Are Wrestling. We have former X Division champion Mike Speedball Bailey, Savannah Evan, and Karen's first match back in the Bronx in almost 3+ years. After an incredible main event against Trisha Dora at Black Girl Magic. We also had the finale between Yaya, the Gifted One, and Chris Barton. God knows what there. We also have the welcome to the Rumble in the Bronx, which Matt Awesome, Jared Diaz, Montekia, NuKKle Shotgun Adams, and the Bronx legend himself, Bronco International. For those of you who did not know about Bronco, trust me, we're going to talk all about Bronco next stories. And so much more. I'm telling you, when I tell you the craziest show we have put together, and we had Dan Moff versus O'Shea, Killjoy versus Anthony Green, we had Masha versus Mercedes, in 3 shows, some bangers. I think this show on November 4th may show #bangers only that we've ever had.
Oh yeah, and the Knuckleheads will be there. So that's gonna be a banger in itself. Shit.
Knuckleheads is gonna be there.
Word.
We got Kenny from the Call Up Podcast is also gonna be there.
Yep.
We riding deep for this one.
Yeah, man.
So we can't wait. We cannot wait for this. And Matt Awesome, we bring the chancletas, baby. Let's do this.
And we got one of our boys from Miami. He might make his way down to come see this also. So.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, man. Like we trying to ride dirty in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna have to. He gonna have to wear.
He gonna have to wear what?
gonna have to wear a Knicks jersey.
Oh no. He's from New York. He just moved out to Miami. So yeah, he from the Heights.
I was about to say, if he in Miami.
Oh no, yeah. They ain't no Miami fam here. Shit. Nah, but yeah. But yeah, we trying to ride dirty on this one, man. It's gonna be a big one.
Listen, I know I can't wait to have y'all in the building. Literally makes my entire have the knuckleheads in the building that day. Can't have a wrestling event in the Bronx without the knuckleheads being that happens in the Bronx without a couple of knuckleheads. You always need a couple of knuckleheads.
Sure.
Word.
So I'm gonna leave y'all on that. Next week, can't wait. And in living color next week on the. I'm gonna try to get some sleep because I've been on the road for about 10 hours.
Nah, yeah, I hear you.
Walking right now.
All right, brother. Yo, appreciate you stopping by for as long as you did. And next week is gonna be some crazy shit going on. Can't wait to have you.
We in here. Let's do it.
That's it.
Can't wait.
Yeah, man. Yo, welcome to the Bronx. It's gonna be crazy.
November 4th.
Word.
You can definitely catch all the info on all of our profiles. We definitely are going to be posting it on our IG stories with the links to get the tickets. You guys are going to get the connect. It's going to be one hell of a fucking show on the Bronx.
Word.
Yeah, yeah.
Word. We don't do nothing light. Word. We don't do nothing light in the Bronx. So we sponsoring NuKKle, Mad Awesome, and the match between Big. Hold on. I gotta get it real quick. Cause listen, man. I don't even know.
No, we did. We definitely went all in.
Yeah, big game Leroy versus Raheem Intus. If I mispronounce your name, yo, welcome to the Bronx. we don't know how to pronounce shit in the Bronx. So welcome, baby. But yes, we are sponsoring those wrestlers in that match. Yes, this is true. I can't even. So we out there. We gonna be out there rocking. You know, I'm gonna have my Mad Awesome shirt on.
For the
win. That's right,
bitch. Let's go.
Word. And that. I don't know what that shit just. That shit just pumped me out. Yo, I only did 3 seconds of it. I only did 3 seconds of it. Lay, you know.
Like 3 seconds.
No, listen, Gigi. If you know the whole thing, that's not even close to it. You watch any football, you be like, yo, listen, we didn't catch any of that. Yeah. Usually by the last king.
I'm not even done with the Jameson. I'm already pouring more.
You also like.
Yes.
Your pants are on. You ready?
Oh man, yesterday I played it right before I went to sleep. Right before we ended the thing, I was wired. I was like, shit, I can't go to sleep now.
Why did you do that?
Because I'm an asshole. We was talking about football. It was like I had a little dance and shit.
Fucking guy. I would have fucking killed him.
Here's a fun story for throwing it out there. Everybody that knows anything about football, right? So. Back in the days, you used to have these called NFL films, right?
Yeah.
And they used to play them early. Like I think on that Sunday, they used to play them like from 9 to 11. My boys used to go play football at 11. And we're like, we'll watch that first, then all of a sudden get suited up and go out there and play. This is not organized football, by the way. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Right in the middle of the street.
And we're going at each other like fucking madmen after watching that shit. And then after that, we're like, "Yeah, how was that game? Good. I think you fucked up my shoulder, bro."
Yo, word.
It was a horrible way to do it. That's how I know you're young, dumb, and full of football highlights.
Yes.
It's terrible.
But that was back in the day when fucking duct tape was cheap. Duct tape is expensive now. That shit like $12 a roll and shit.
You wrap some shit up, or you wrap your fingers, and you're like, you're ready to go. Yeah. You know, also you take it off, you go, this is not athletic tape.
Yeah. The skin comes off with the hair and shit.
Yeah, it took me to watch ECW once to realize that Rob Van Dam uses athletic tape.
Yeah. Yeah. They use the real shit. They do the real shit. Yo, Johnny, Gigi doesn't follow you back because of Cora Jade. She's not trying to step over any toes and all that other stuff. Cora Jade is very territorial, and I advise to not follow you back because of that. We can't afford Cora Jade coming with a bat, and then then Gigi's gonna have to mess her face up, and then how you gonna like it? You know what I'm saying?
It's actually a Kindle stick because it has more reach. I'm just putting it out there.
Right.
A lot more reach in the Kindle stick. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Right. No, that's a good question, Mike. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna make it quick. The best ECW match ever, his second match with Jerry Lynn. I loved it.
Oh, that one's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one in WWF, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm not even gonna say everybody goes Jeff Hardy, but the latter match with Eddie Guerrero, where some douchebag came in and tried to fuck it up, but it was still a great match.
Damn.
Yeah, that was.
You took the one I wanted to say. I will have to agree with him.
Yeah.
And
that one with Eddie was so good, man.
It's great. And the third match for all the fans that really hate John Cena. When at the we beat him at we know what
that's right. Little Philly, we're back at home. That's it. We went back home.
The Hammerstein Bowl.
One night only. One night stand.
Home in New York City, which became actually their home in New York City because nobody was doing. But that show, by the way, fun fact: if you ever get a chance to watch a independent show there, I watched Ring of Honor 2 shows there. That atmosphere is amazing, man. You just can't get away from how great it is. Like the ECW spirit never left it. But amazing match, and fuck John Cena.
Yes, that's the fact. That's 100%.
You too. I'm sorry. I got real nostalgic about it. I feel like I got transported back to Jerry Lynn, the whole FNU show and the FNU show. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I concur with this man and what his choices are.
Yeah, he speaks for all of us.
And also, we're just gonna put the honorary match between him and Sabu.
Yes.
Well. Yes. Because any matches between him and Sabu were just amazing. Bullshit.
Yo, Kenny, let me tell you something. What Lay said about John Cena is a fucking fact. Fuck John Cena.
To this day.
You feel me?
Yo, that's it. Kenny was like, what you said about John Cena?
By the way, he was waiting in the wings to do that. He was waiting in the wings to do that.
Yeah, he never left the show.
It's like when I show up out of nowhere when Toe's talking shit about the women's division.
Yeah. The minute I go, me and Sasha are gonna take a vacation. Boom, here goes Gigi in the chat. Fuck you, Joe. So like, Jesus Christ.
What are we doing?
Yo,
no,
Gigi,
stop getting us canceled.
Gigi has the best timing for when I'm by myself talking. Today she walked in on me defending CM Punk. And she was like, wait, what did I walk into? Hold on, I didn't even have my fucking Jameson yet. I will be right back.
Bro, my Jameson was still, I wasn't even prepared for this. My Jameson was still in the kitchen. I had no glass. I had just the dishes. I was, listen, if I had the Jameson right here, I would have been like, nah, I fucked the glass. But he defended CM Punk.
So
wait, where's he at? This guy here defended CM Punk.
So, all right, so listen.
Props to Dream for taking a bump for Jerry Lynn.
Yes.
For the whole new effing show. That's props. Dream, next level. That's you should probably make that a shirt.
Yes, for real.
Yeah.
So
we're not gonna comment on Kenny's thing because you got to finish your stuff.
Yes.
He's gonna get side noted right now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the Brock boot. Say what you were saying, bro.
Yes. So, in my defense, Johnny was talking about CM Punk and that he used to be a fan of him and now he hates him because of what he did and what he did for AEW and all that other stuff. Like, now he hates him. And I'm telling Johnny, I'm like, yo, listen. In actuality, was what he did the wrong place and time? Yes. But as a man, when you have all these people attacking you, you have to stand up for yourself. So just on that, I can't blame him for standing up for himself against all these people because it would have been pussy if he'd have just kept his mouth shut and just let these people talk all the shit he wants. Now, should he have done it to their face in the back outside of the camera's reach? Yeah. I'm not saying what he did was right at the press conference, but just the fact that he's like, yo, fuck all y'all people want to talk shit behind my back. Fuck this dude for going into business for himself, putting that shit on the promo. Like, y'all don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, my shit with him was already done. That was 10 years ago, and you want to talk shit. Why don't you say that shit to my face? As a man, anybody would do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I was defending him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he got the right to fucking... To be pissed off and challenge a motherfucker here or there. Like, I'm not gonna. I challenge the entire fucking Fortnite community to a fight. You know what I'm saying? So I can't judge someone for getting mad and challenging someone to a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, all them little kids and the people who made that fucking game can still get it, bro. Pick the time and the designated place, and I will gladly designate your ass.
This nigga, he dead ass said, I'm gonna pick someone. Pick on someone your own size. I am.
That's right. That's right. I felt like, what's his name from The Acclaim? That's right. That's right.
Oh my God. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Yeah,
oh shit.
Any one of y'all little kids.
But it's funny, but like I told you guys, there was a day, like I said on the comic podcast. You ever thought you would see the day you thought Roman Reigns would be cooler than CM Punk?
Yeah, seriously.
Roman Reigns is legitimately cooler than CM Punk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And, and Lay, I saw that video that you was talking about the other day on Tuesday,
right?
And I was like, yeah, I get it. I get
right?
it.
You see that?
Yeah.
Right where. Like I told Gigi, you don't know about this. I told Toe to watch a video of CM Punk critiquing like movie wrestling matches, right? Like movie wrestling, and he just comes off like a know-it-all prick, like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, so you've always been this way.
Yeah.
So what everybody's saying is true. It was never a lie. It was like, you were able to hide it well, or production was able to hide it well.
Yeah. Because it was like that was just his natural aura. Because I watched a thing with Shelton Benjamin, and so here goes the differences. Like, CM Punk is talking about the suplex, and he's like, "Oh, it's you pick up the guy and you drop him on his back. It's a relatively easy move to do, and it's a bad transition, but blah blah blah." As opposed to Shelton Benjamin going, now Sylvester Stallone has a 350-pound man in a body slam position. He's really lifting up Hulk Hogan. But Hulk Hogan has 3 points of contact. He got one on his shoulder, one on his hip, and then the body. So it's making it easier for Sylvester Stallone to carry him and walk around the ring. He's taking care of Sylvester Stallone. Look at how sloppy Sylvester Stallone did the body slam, but he sold the shit out of it. Like, Shelton Benjamin was talking to the guy as if, maybe you don't know what's happening here, so I'm going to explain it to you exactly what's happening and why this is good. Instead of they did a collar and elbow tie-up, and that's chain wrestling, and now he did a suplex. I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, it's pretty much it. It's pretty much it. Yeah.
You do know why he did it. Or why don't you say what he should have did? I don't know. Give something to this. Yeah, some content. There you go.
Yeah, like Shelton took it in a very friendly, technical point, frame of it. He was like, yo, listen, this is how you do it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is how everybody gets protected, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, everybody comes out of the safe, like, oh, that move was a little bit off.
This is how we do it, so that way you may go ahead and do this for at least 10 plus years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If you're lucky, 20.
When you realize humility between two different wrestlers. Like Shelton, first of all, Shelton is an athlete, and Punk is not. Let's be real about this. Shelton is an athlete. In fact, the way Shelton looks is an athlete, even now.
Yeah.
Punk still looks like a dude that came up the street and started wrestling. Shelton woke up one day and he was like, he has a super soldier serum in him. Because he can do what he does, you know what I'm saying?
Word. Yeah, seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
And then it's also, but then you have a professional versus Punk's professional when he wants to be, but Shelton's always professional, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And he's just a genuinely good guy. Have you heard
just genuinely, yeah. I mean, me and him said it, me and him in this situation, which I don't want to go into, but if you look into it, Shelton is just a good human being, you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna mention that. Yeah, that's It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know about this, but
I was gonna say that.
do you wanna take over this one then?
Oh, what's this?
CM Punk did an interview in ROH and he said all women in the business are rats.
Okay, so I seen that to an extent, right? And this is probably Punk at his most controversial, but it got buried by a lot of people. You understand? And it's something that when I see it to this day, like if I see like somebody says it to me, I go, exactly.
Yeah.
I go, this is one of those moments where I want to fight Punk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know women in wrestling industry really have a hard time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if some women have done you wrong personally, you know what I'm saying? Then that's on you, bro. But don't blast people that blast individuals that are sure trying to get this business, trying to make big names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't do that, bro. Oh, you know what you're doing? But that was my thing. But Punk is so. It seems to me, by the way, his opinion. He is so self-centered that everything's a personal attack. He's a little bit like a Kanye West.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do that. I'm throwing that out there. CM Punk is a Kanye West kind of deal. And if anybody wants to argue with me, anybody has a problem with me saying that, come see me.
Yeah. Because you know,
three times on Tuesdays. I have the time.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know if you've seen Kanye West with the Piers Morgan interview where he said, where he's like, do you have as much money as I do? No, so why should I take advice from you? Like, bro, money doesn't mean nothing. Like, you got all this money and you got no common fucking sense. So it obviously doesn't mean shit.
Remember, he admitted that Sway was right. And Sway don't make as much money as he does.
Yeah. You know,
like, Sway, you don't know. And Sway's like, my man, make no mistake about this, bro.
Like, you
fuck you up, so you can take this outside.
Yeah. It's like, yo, you obviously don't make enough money because you can't afford any fucking humility in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck.
No, CM Punk is the wrestling's Kanye West, and I said it here first and foremost.
So how old was that? Like, how long ago did he do that? I know it was ROH days, but
I can't.
Well, you gotta think about it. He's been away from wrestling for 7 years prior to his comeback to AEW. So we're going over 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Because this is before WWE,
even
right?
more than that, like even possibly 13 plus years.
Pre-WWE, like right.
It was pre-WWE because he was in ROH before he even got to ECW of WWE.
Yes, absolutely.
Hold on. Oh, well, all right. So here's the thing, Dream. I understand because he goes, Punk and Colt were talking about how they would take advantage of a girl who wanted to become a wrestler just to get free rides. Listen, here's the thing, though. Listen, those comments are unacceptable, no matter what age you are.
Facts.
But there is a thing called immaturity, and people can mature over time. And
absolutely,
you say stupid shit as a young man or as a kid. And
it's like he's matured over time, but now his maturity is not obviously against women or anything like that. It's more towards how a business has been run by certain individuals where he doesn't see eye to eye anymore. And the way he came out about it was the wrong way. Because this could have been like, Tony, let me talk to you backstage. These bitches, you know, and he could have just went off the same way and whatever the case may be in the office. But no, the immature CM Punk that we have now in this day and age and at his age was done poorly because it was done on the media forefront right after a really good fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And he's always been a prick. It's always been that way. So it shouldn't be so much of a surprise that shit popped off.
Yeah. No.
What he said, I maybe agree to some of the things in a sense. Like, you know, but we spoke about this. Cody Rhodes at one point kind of separated himself as the wrestler to the businessman. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, not so much.
Yeah.
But it's like they still want to be friends with everybody as opposed to their employer.
what I'm thinking is that the Young Bucks and Omega were like, yo, listen, we've been here since day one. We're the locker room leaders, and Punk comes, and whether it be reputation or just him acting a certain way, they were like, yo, listen, that's not happening here. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but that's not happening here. That's like if somebody came in here and just tried to take over the show. It's like, no. We don't play that shit here.
Let me ask you this. If Kenny Omega never left, do you think it would be the same outcome?
Yes.
What about?
I think so, because I saw a shoot that Rob Van Dam was talking about CM Punk when Rob Van Dam won the WWE title and got suspended for the weed. CM Punk was just making his way in. This is when they transitioned into that new ECW. When he left and came back, CM Punk was like, oh, yo, listen, by the way, I'm going to have everybody do a locker room meeting, and, I want you to come. And Rob Van Dam was like, when the fuck did you become locker room leader? When the fuck this happened? You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things like, it's like, because somebody was stealing some shit and he wanted to address it, but it was like, bro, you don't just fucking call meetings. Like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? So, like, he's already had a history of it. Like, I can see him walking straight in there like, bucko, y'all, yo, this is the way I want to do it. And, yo, not for nothing, you don't walk in on somebody else's territory and try to take over. Those are fighting words, whether it be a man, a woman, whatever.
And I think that was also, like, what a major problem that fucking Eddie Kingston actually had with CM Punk. Walking in there, acting like he owned the place type of style.
Yeah.
And Eddie, not for nothing, Eddie Kingston has his own problems and everything like that. But if I believe that if anybody would understand Eddie Kingston, it would be when we saw that episode and dedication for Brody Lee.
Yeah.
Because that was just raw emotion. Eddie Kingston cares about his original AEW wrestlers and fellow colleagues. Maybe not all.
Yeah.
But he always said, he was like, it's the new WWE guys. It's the other guys that are coming in here that it's just like they're getting more the time, more shine, more this, more that. And we said it too. Yeah. We said it too, because we're getting a lot of Bryan Danielson, a lot of Moxley. Mm-hmm. Even though Moxley was pretty much one of the first people to like kind of cross over at that point or something like that, but he was there from the beginning, as opposed to the last 2 years where Vince McMahon was just letting go of everybody because he had to pay all these bitches. I mean, because of low budget cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
It's future endeavor.
I want to see the dark side of the ring for that shit.
Yeah.
That's gonna have to be a whole fucking like
I can't wait for
season.
That. I want an uncensored one too, by the way. Uncensored.
Facts.
Yes.
Uncensored.
Yeah.
From back in the Indies. Yeah, the same thing he had with Claudio. Yeah. He has fucking issues with Claudio from back in the Indies too.
I think it's just some that rub everybody the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Either they're too prideful, or they're too perfectionist, or they're just some motherfuckers don't like people, man. Brock doesn't like anybody. That's why Brock can never make it in the indie industry.
Yeah.
Brock doesn't like human beings.
Yeah. Did you see his Pat McAfee interview?
Yeah.
He said it. He goes, he goes out there, he does his thing and comes back and almost has like a panic attack because he has anxiety. He doesn't like being around all these people.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But what's funny? And Brock being just a big and badass and all that shit, that kind of shit makes him also a bitch ass. Let me get this right. You're as big as a room. And you can't be around people?
And you got a strong face.
Yeah.
You got a strong face. Your face strong, boy.
You see the irony in you can't be around people and nobody wants to be around you, literally?
Yeah.
Kind of weird. And then all the cycles that want to be around you are either absolutely wasted or idiots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. So go back to your farm in Minnesota, stay there, and go fuck yourself.
Word.
No. But I still need this match with him and Bobby Lashley because I've been waiting for that. That needs to happen.
Blood in the sand. So how good can that be?
No. We gotta bring it.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I would feel disrespected if it was better than the Rumble match.
Let's see. I'm being hopeful here because we're in Triple H's, hands. We're in Papa H's hands, so I'm hoping at least it would be a decent match. I just want it to be a decent match.
Yeah.
I don't touch.
I want it to be a decent. I want it to be a decent, gruesome match. Not gruesome with blood, but like Monday night, that nigga was just fake niggas. Just I want that. We've been wanting this. If we can have it the way we envision it, all right, even if it's in fucking blood in the sand, at least let it be a good one.
Yeah.
And Bobby
let it be worth something. In other words, I don't want to see Bobby Lashley just get jobbed out. I want to see both guys go at it. Head to head. Exactly. If Brock wins. That's fine. Why is the inevitable? Because it's in Saudi and Brock Lesnar's a big fucking name and is bigger than Bobby Lashley. Whatever. We might actually get a rematch where Bobby goes over. Who knows?
Yeah.
This could lead into at least a rematch. And it's a rematch that I wouldn't mind seeing that Bobby Lashley goes over.
No,
if we get a third one, it's just best, 2 out of 3 type shit.
No, yeah, seriously. Before we go,
goes over the next one, it has to be dominant. Can't be a question.
Yeah,
like 17 suplexes, and then a spear, and then the masher, and then the Bobby lock, the hurt lock. Whatever.
No, a couple spears.
We got a special guest coming in. Hold up.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Oh no! Fuck that! Fuck that! This nigga did not just do that shit on my. Yo, get out of here, dog! Get out of here, show. That's it. You fucked it up. You fucked it up for everybody. You're talking, but we can't hear you because you're gone. You're gone. No, you fucked it up for everybody. Fuck
that! I knew he was gonna cut it, so I made it short. Fuck that! Put me back.
First of all, this is the first time I've ever seen that mic. I just want to throw it out there.
Oh shit, my bad.
Entire career of us doing this, it's a mic all of a sudden. Second of all, I met Joe.
Yeah,
so man. Anything sideways to me. I know the place of what he works in, and I know where to find him.
Hey, never stop.
I'm making real with you, Joe. You send some sideways shit in our chat room, whatever. I'll come find you. and when I find you, bro, make it very simple, bro. Good luck.
No. Somebody to take me out my misery, please. To this
day. You do know that it's past 12,
yes.
And we were gonna sign off eventually.
Yeah,
and here he comes, and now wait, where's even your lights? Where's some like the pink, purple lights going? That's bright lights.
Well, everything fucked up.
I would say.
Oh, thank you, Dream. You know the rock and
Roman.
What the hell was that?
What you can do? DJ, fuck it up.
The Rock and Roman.
You know what, Tom?
Fuck you, Mama Webble.
All right.
I say honestly, in that I say Bobby has better striking.
Yeah.
Bobby has better strike.
My mama said
where Brock has a better submission.
Yeah, but the problem is everything starts standing up.
Yeah.
If you see a fight with Cain Velasquez, it might go that same way. One good liver shot, all of a sudden like,
Yeah.
And then Velasquez decided to rearrange his face.
Bobby's a lot smaller than Brock. When they fought, he looked smaller, like shorter and mass-wise too.
He's more vascular.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was gonna say because Brock was swarming him like he did Frank Mir.
No, he can't.
Yep.
Don't let that fool you. Bobby Lashley is not Frank Mir. Bobby Lashley is just as high as an athlete and a wrestler as Brock Lesnar is just an army.
Absolutely.
Bobby not Frank Mir. You know
I know who Frank Mir is a jiu-jitsu expert. He is not a wrestler.
No,
Frank Mir is a jiu-jitsu expert, not a wrestler. You could run over Frank Mir. You cannot run over Bobby Lashley. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like he had a hard time trying to take down Alistair Overeem.
Does Bobby have submissions though? Because I know.
Yeah, Bobby isn't Bobby undefeated in Bellator? Wasn't he? He was like 5-0 or some shit.
And punches
and bunches.
That would be dope though. That would be money. Lesnar against.
She just looked at me like, really, nigga? Yo,
Lesnar against Bobby, bro.
Oh, so,
in the UFC match.
Speaking of MMA, I got a question for you guys. I'm trying so hard to see if Janai Kai actually can pop somebody's pec with a kick, because I kind of want her to kick Show in the chest.
Why don't you try your pec?
You know what I'm saying? What?
Why you do that little thing you do? Boom, boom.
What do we need to make that happen?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Maybe we can ask Pete next week. But yo, the reason why she can't kick my chest is because I deflect bullets with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like like Jose Aldo kicks me in the chest. He might look like Anderson Silva afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just it's anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here is a fucking, it's like lead, bro. You feel me?
I got it. So if
it's like you see My Hero Academia is fucking fighting each other right now. You see that?
Psycho say when he jumped off the rope.
Yeah. You're just gonna hear. She's gonna, and all you're gonna hear is
Someone please call 911.
the leg's broken. That's it. But yo, here's the thing though. We gotta get a kick you.
Oh man.
I've already been chancleta slapped by multiple people. My life has been threatened by multiple people. No one fucked with you yet, Show. We need you to get kicked in the chest for the culture.
I'm bringing a chancleta. I'm bringing everything.
Yes.
I'm coming ready. They're trying to fuck me up.
Word. Yeah.
This is a setup.
Come on now.
It's always a setup. It's always a setup for you, but it always ends up boomeranging back to this guy.
Yeah.
Think about it that way.
That is true. He is. This is why I'm always around him. It always lands on him.
Yeah.
Police show up. It was told.
Apparently he's rubber and I'm glue. Whatever the fuck.
It's like the WAW Coyote and the Roadrunner. Like no matter how many times the target is put on the Roadrunner, WAW Coyote over here is the one that's always getting fucked up by the TNT.
Word. Word. Shit. What would you do if Kenny kicks you? Yo, I would be surprised if Kenny got his foot that high, and I'm a short dude, so you know what I mean.
Listen. He might not be able to super kick you to the side, but Kenny's a tall dude. He don't need much to lift a leg to kick your ass.
He just needs to be able to walk.
He might just be like, lift his leg up, and it's like, yo, fuck it.
Talking about the effort to actually get the leg up. What's the last? You trying to say?
He got it.
When's the last time Kenny was athletic? That's what I'm trying to say.
Listen, it's not gonna take much with Togo.
Shit.
All right, I get it. My point is, at the end of the day, it still takes some athleticism and effort to get your leg up.
Word.
At all.
Word.
And if you're gonna do a big
I'll do it right here. I'll do it right here in front of everybody. I will challenge Kenny to any athletic contest. We'll make it happen.
Kenny, come through, Kenny.
And for to make it fair to Kenny, the call up. To make it fair to Kenny.
Challenge has been thrown out there.
I will give you as much time as you
need. What happened to Unity?
Oh, yo,
don't think about it.
What happened to Unity?
I'm making my
any sport.
It's Johnny's fault.
I am making my fellow knucklehead better every day by doing this.
It is Johnny's fault because Johnny asked for war and Lay showed up. You know what I'm saying? And right now, Lay's like,
I can run a marathon. I can talk to you.
Oh shit!
Don't sweat the technique. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. I'm with that. I'm with that. When you could last 5 minutes in a cage with me, come talk to me.
Ooh.
Who the fuck is you? Like,
No problem with you. No problem with you. I will run that side, but if you can last 5 minutes in the cage with me, end of the week.
Is it safe? It's not safe. I'm gonna go back down. Let me know when it's safe.
Gigi's like,
I'm saying.
What happened to the team?
I'm in. We don't need the bottle.
End of the week.
Get it out. In case we gotta hit
5 times on Sunday.
Shit.
Come on, Gigi.
I'm with it. Uh-oh.
She's getting hot.
Word. And listen, I just want Show to get kicked in the chest.
Listen, Kenny.
By the kick demon.
I'll be your Virgil. I'll be right there with you, Kenny.
What?
I'll hold. Don't worry. I'll be the one putting on the Vaseline on you.
He just wants to touch you, Kenny. He just wants to touch you.
Why do you want to rub Vaseline on Kenny?
Specifically on Kenny's ass.
Where do we go to?
Specifically on Kenny's ass.
Wait.
Kenny, Show wants to rub Vaseline on you.
Right on your ass.
No.
It got weird. I challenged Kenny and all of a sudden you want to rub Vaseline on him?
Hey, yo. Word.
You heard that, right, son?
Yeah, I heard it. The minute he thought you was gonna start sweating, Kenny Show was like,
"What's up, baby? Take me out the."
I said Vaseline, Kenny.
I just want to say one thing. My intentions were not to lead to Kenny being sexually assaulted by Show. Which was not my intention at all.
Yo, I'll be the worst.
Bye. Bye.
I challenged this individual to literally a competitive contest. All of a sudden, Show wants to sexually assault somebody with Vaseline.
This was a family show.
Yo, Gigi's about to have
emotional damage.
Yo, fam, you only supposed to
About to, fam. I'm already there. About to. There's a lot going on right now.
See what you did? I blame Johnny for this shit because Johnny's the one talking about the Miz is better than Roman, and Lay came in here.
That's true. Yeah. First of all, Johnny, I want to let you know, man. Listen, I have no idea what's going on with you.
You said coconut oil.
You're clearly not about life, not about reality. Clearly, Roman's better than Miz. But anyway, final to that, I don't know how Vaseline got into this conversation.
Yeah.
And why are you gonna RKO me? What did I do?
We're just trying to figure out why it's Vaseline and possibly not baby oil. But why is it even Vaseline? You know what?
No, we're not. The important part is, why do you want to rub anything on Kenny anyway? What is wrong with you?
I'm the cut man. I can't be the cut man.
But what the hell does it have to do with a marathon? When you first mentioned a marathon, you have to rub anything on Kenny for that.
I thought you said
you said 26.2 miles. That's a marathon.
It's not a fight.
Afterwards, but before I said that, you said Vaseline. I'm like, wait, did I miss something?
Name
the spot.
You ain't got the answers, man.
Lord.
You ain't got the answers.
Okay.
This is what
happened.
Listen, Johnny, I'm going to tell you right now, son, that statement is disrespectful. Come find me somewhere. We'll figure it out.
Now get.
But going back to Show.
So violent today.
I think you just have a Vaseline fetish. Like, you remember the ladies' night, like a little bit of a little bit of lemon scent. It's fantastic on you.
Yes.
You have a problem, and I think you need to get some Vaseline and just do you, but with nobody else by themselves. Just you by yourself.
Word.
Nobody else in your Vaseline fantasy. Kenny, I'm sorry, I wasn't aware that Show would bring his dirty fantasy into this. It got weird.
And Vaseline.
One marathon.
Vaseline that he probably has since 1996.
Exactly.
Word. He was saving that for the special moment.
Show, I don't think Show's ever mentioned Vaseline ever on any podcast, and it got weird.
I've been waiting.
It literally got weird.
Yeah.
He's been waiting.
But
Show cannot pronounce one wrestler's name correctly, but Vaseline came out real quick.
Yes. I tell you what though. Show, if you're really serious about rubbing Vaseline on Kenny, I got something better for you. Hold up.
Bruh.
Oh Lord.
It's not be good.
Why did we do this? Why did we do this?
There you go. I'll let you. You can rub this all over.
Oil.
Yeah, you can rub this all over Kenny. He could use that. You get him in the crevices.
I don't know how it's gonna make it run faster.
Word.
No,
He's gonna be slick.
No, because the thing is, like,
if you're gonna rub, he can slide through the road. And
no,
shit
if you're gonna rub Vaseline all over Kenny's body, it's hard because it gloops up. This is just like little gloop, gloop. You spray it on there, rub it in there, real nice.
By the way,
I just want Lay, help me understand how we got from Vaseline to baby oil. Lay, help me
cocoa butter. It's cocoa butter
how
too.
we went from fucking Vaseline from 1996 to baby oil that's possibly recalled at this point.
It locks in up to 10 times the moisture.
I got you. No, it's not it. But the problem was that it became so show-centric that Toe had to come in. That's the problem.
Spinal.
Show took over the show, even though he hasn't been here. I haven't been here that long either, but longer than Show. But he came in, said something sideways, as Show does, and now we're going to get viewers. But the whole thing is, the innocent victim in all this, let's remember this is Kenny.
Is he so innocent?
Kenny is sexually assaulted by both Vaseline and baby oil. By the way, side note, Kenny has a family.
Yo, but is he innocent though? Wait a minute.
Johnny, get off my woman. By the way,
is he fucking innocent though? My man mentioned John Cena at an inappropriate time. Wait.
Okay. All right.
Shit.
So let me back up the accusatory train. Back it up, your accusatory train. I got you. So first and foremost, he said whatever he said about John Cena, which isn't necessary because he should never say it. It was early in the day.
Yes, this is true.
Like his comments about John Cena, and then the other one he said whatever. But the point is, he never said anything about sexually assaulting somebody with any kind of lubricant.
First off, the minute you mention John Cena, that is sexual assault. Okay.
Oh, right.
And this, like, Kenny,
with all due respect, listen. Legally, that's a matter of opinion. But what Show was talking about is legally assault. I'm saying.
Yo, listen. Kenny said what he said, and all I heard was
Sanchez, we ready?
Oh. First of all, Kenny, nobody said you were gonna let him touch you, but Show said he wanted to rub it on you no matter what.
This is true.
Oh my God.
We're all here for this. You see Gigi's reaction? That means this is not a lie. You're a victim already, and nothing's ever happened. I challenged you to a gentleman's duel. And then Show made it perverse.
It got really out of hand. You challenged him, and then it just got really out of hand out of nowhere from these two guys.
It's never been open. It's new.
And
I took my chance. Fuck it.
I'm just gonna keep drinking my Jameson.
I'm gonna say something so sad. It will make y'all change the subject. I bought this a couple of years ago to use it, and it's new. It's new, Kenny. It was supposed to be used a couple years ago, but it's still good, and it's new.
Didn't I fucking tell you? Didn't I say that shit, Lay? Didn't I say that shit, Lay? Didn't I say he got this shit that was supposed to be recalled a long time ago? I bet you that's one of the bottles that was supposed to be recalled, and he still ain't open it, and he about to open it because he a fucking asshole. He a dumb. Go ahead.
No. This wasn't recalled.
Gigi literally said that. She literally quote for quote said. But she did say it. Yeah, I gotta back her up.
You bought that shit years ago. That was probably recalled.
It wasn't recalled. It just was never used. It was supposed to be used
with Vaseline. I want to know that.
What?
No.
How you gonna lock an armbar with Vaseline?
How you gonna lock a lawnmower with Vaseline?
I said, how you gonna lock an armbar with Vaseline? I got Vaseline all over me. What you talking about?
I'm sorry, Show. Are you literally trying to defend what you said?
Yes.
No, he said the minute he said me, I'm locking an armbar on him and breaking it down.
Oh, so he's gonna rub Vaseline on his body and then gonna rub that Vaseline onto your body. This is even worse. It's got even worse.
So now that we're clear on this, I got to get some rest. But before we're all done, I have to completely understand this. You are gonna rub Vaseline in your body, then rub yourself on Kenny's body. So ipso facto rub the Vaseline on his body through your body to make it extra weird, along with some baby oil.
He's gonna do the Japanese style massage with the Vaseline.
Yeah.
This is where this is why you need the baby oil. It covers more. You get 10 times more moisture.
What the fuck is going on here?
Come on. Time out. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
What is going on?
Hold up. First of all, wait a minute. One second. Okay. I want everybody to understand. At the end of the day, there's one victim in all of this.
Okay.
Penny is gonna
At
get.
this point, I also too feel like a victim for listening to all this shit. Okay, because I feel like it is right directly in my eardrum. It's not like no. This is disrespectful to my ears. This is unbecoming. Okay, sirs. Sorry, with an S. Because it's the both of y'all need to.
Yo, listen.
Are we? What? You know what?
You know, this is what happens. This is what happens when you spend months without the full fucking crew being on the show. We gotta get some shit off of our chest, all right?
No, not shit off our chest. We gotta put on chest to chest apparently.
Yes, we gotta put shit on our chest to put shit on your chest.
Not we. Show.
No.
Not we. Show.
No.
We stand together.
Yo, what I realized? Yo, Kenny, you was mad, son. You
was just supposed to be for a run. It was supposed to be a friendly competition. And then we got Vaseline. We got baby oil.
Chinese massages.
What? How did we make a left turn to Albuquerque? I don't know. All right.
Let's make it even better.
You know that happened? Show was a lot on the
He adds a fucking candle. Go fuck yourself. This fucking guy.
There you go. Let's get it going.
All show, all day.
I will not take part of this shit whatsoever. He added a foot. What are you gonna do? All right, Kim. Is that what we're aiming for? Is that where we're going right now? Just fucking put it out there already.
The only person that should be worried is Kenny. I'm fine. This oil rubbing, Vaseline rubbing thing is on Kenny, not me.
Listen, yo.
Because I see Show again. He comes close. I'm throwing hands.
Yeah,
I don't know what he got on him. I don't know. He has baby oil or Vaseline. I gotta be on some.
Show is also a fan of Brock Lesnar and Triple H.
All he has to do is just make a move, and your whole hand goes slip with all that shit.
You're gonna be looking like you just jacked off an elephant. You're gonna look like you jacked off an elephant fucking with Show.
I'm gonna see Show's gonna be glistening already on some. What are you doing, bro?
The whole arm.
We gonna call Show Niqua. It's gonna be Show Niqua. All that Vaseline.
I took my chance. I love.
Wow.
All right. Okay.
My bad. National TV, baby. My bad.
All right. My face hurts from this. And but at the end of the day, yo, Kenny, we're never gonna let this go. Just to let you know, okay?
That's right.
This is gonna live on in infamy.
Yes.
And Show for me.
They know.
Oh my god.
Oh no, dude, we're gonna. Yo, my man, I will play this clip I will play your clip over and over about you Vaseline and Kenny. And oily Kenny.
Kenny, I will be passing you every water at the marathon.
You know what's great about it is this was a serious challenge, and it broke down into whatever the fuck you made it show. You made it a verdict.
Kenny, I'm sorry. I'm in fear for my life to see you. What happens with Vaseline and baby? I will not be there. But I will be there in spirit. You know.
Gigi was held against her wilderness promo.
I was, and I didn't know what was.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was started off by show spearheaded by Tor and myself because this is good material. We can't get away from this. We gotta grow with it.
I just had to sit back. I just had to roll back and sit back and then just, you know.
Gigi, can you please admit that you were laughing throughout the whole goddamn thing because nobody saw this coming.
Comedy has
I know. I definitely did not see this coming. I didn't see no Vaseline, and I sure hell wasn't expecting this fucking guy to bring in the fucking baby oil and shit like that. Like, I thought we was a wholesome folks. Like,
there's something that's a catalyst. Show has been.
We're not wholesome.
Asking about this for a minute.
Sounds like y'all niggas are wholesome. That's all y'all hoes.
I had to let it out. I have 5 minutes. I haven't seen
you. Let it out?
Kenny, I haven't spoken to you.
You gotta shoot your shot.
On Kenny.
Shoot your shot.
Kenny, I haven't been.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait a minute. That was another alley-oop.
Yeah.
I couldn't help that part. You say, you know what I'm saying? He said, yo, I let it out. Shoot your shot on. I'm like, yo, shoot it on Kenny.
I'm sorry, Kenny.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry for Kenny. Y'all did it.
I don't know what
I just took the opportunity.
This man said, shoot your shot.
On Kenny.
Shoot your shot.
Yes.
You know what that was?
On Kenny.
That was a rock.
Shoot your shot on Kenny.
That was a rock.
There's so many.
He goes, the rock goes, Canaanites? I said, shoot your shot on Kenny. I just took advantage of the situation. Yo, I'm the rock. I took advantage of the situation and I said, bring it. But you took it to Kenny. You brought it on Kenny.
Yes.
Apparently.
My apologies. This is the only chance I got.
Promo rights itself. By the way, I'm wearing a SmackDown color, so I'm putting on a SmackDown promo.
Yes, right.
For the win.
Yep.
Sir.
Promo.
Listen, you want to talk about a SmackDown promo? This is
the word SmackDown with everything that's going on right now. It's too much.
This is Kenny.
This will be 3.7 million ratings.
Yes.
If it was showed in the air.
Yes. This is Kenny right now watching this stream.
Why don't you play games with me?
That's Kenny talking to the show right now.
Kenny can leave on chat.
I'm fucking weak right now. This can't be. This is legit happening.
This whole segment should be the opening video for the Welcome to the Bronx show. We open up. That's the Bronx shit right there.
But you know the funny thing is, to live up to what we just did is going to be tough, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
For show coming in and disrespecting Kenny on all kinds of levels.
To this day, I gotta affect y'all in 5 minutes, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta.
No, you need to apologize to me, to her, to him. You need to apologize to Kenny.
I gotta
apologize to us.
I can't. I gotta.
I can't say we're good. I don't know where this we come in. That's a lot of French you're talking right now. I don't understand French.
You don't gotta apologize to me. For sure. I challenge Kenny.
No, you need to apologize to getting to my eardrums for all this shit leading up to what it lead up to.
You gave me the greatest promo material ever that I can shape and destroy Kenny if he ever says anything to me. Thanks. Bro, I can use this in a promo battle. That Kenny will never win.
What do you mean can? You will use this in a promo battle because you will. It's just...
One of the Val Venus on him when he rubs himself. Awesome. With
the Vaseline or baby oil.
There you go.
What? So you know what just happened? Kenny will never back you up on any kind of draft pick we do anymore.
Look at me water.
You're on your own, son. You're on your own.
My whole
You want to oil them up, and that's not cool. Like the ladies man said, that's not cool. No, that's not cool.
What?
What's up with that?
Okay, so now I have to go, but I gotta say this. This was very memorable for the short time I was on.
Yes.
I want to thank Joe for I don't know what the fuck that was, but I'm here. We're all here for it.
Oh yeah.
And now there's a promo that I can go back to always. And Kenny can never rebuttal this because it's on live. It's on live YouTube.
It's gonna be a video.
Forever.
It's live.
Ever. Again. That's your show.
Again. Okay.
Yep. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.
Sorry, everybody.
Bye, Kenny.
Bye, Kenny.
Remember to be home.